My precious child, I need you to listen closely, for this is no ordinary moment. You have arrived here today, not by accident, but by divine design. And there is something I must tell you. You might be facing battles that seem impossible. Your heart might feel heavy with doubt, or the weight of the world might be pressing down on you. But hear this. You are on the verge of a breakthrough. This very moment is pivotal, for the destiny I have planned for you is within reach. The challenges you're facing, the heartache you've endured, are not here to defeat you. They are stepping stones leading you to your divine purpose. The promises I have for you are already unfolding, and the blessings you've been waiting for are drawing near. I am here, walking beside you, and I have already won the victory on your behalf. Every fear, every worry, every setback you've encountered is about to be turned into a testimony of my faithfulness. But time is of the essence, and this is your moment. Don't let it slip away. Lean into my presence, for my love and power are here to propel you forward. The storm is passing, and peace is on the horizon. Trust in my plan, child, and watch as I transform your trials into triumphs. This is just the beginning. Stay with me, for what I am about to do in your life will change everything. Are you ready to take the next step in faith? Let's journey together toward the victory I've already secured for you. I see you navigating a world overflowing with noise, distractions, and endless demands on your time. I come to you now, not to add to the confusion, but to cut through the chaos and speak truth directly to your heart. I am asking, no, imploring, you to take this message seriously. There are moments when I extend my hand with gentle invitations, and there are times when my call is urgent, pressing, and non-negotiable. This is one of those moments. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you. This is not just another message. It is a divine opportunity I do not want you to miss. You may believe you have all the time in the world, that tomorrow is guaranteed. But my beloved, life does not always work that way. There are truths I have tried to show you, signs I have set before you, doors I have opened. Yet you have been distracted, pulled away by the noise of the world, carrying burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Today, I am shaking your heart a little, calling out more loudly than before. Take this seriously, for there may be no second chance. Will you pause for a moment and truly listen? Will you open your heart before this moment slips away? Because, my child, what I am about to reveal can change everything. My cherished child, blessings are near. Simply say, yes, I need to receive my favor. Hear me clearly. Take this seriously. There may be no second chance. These are not the words of a tyrant, but the plea of a loving father. I see your future, and I want you prepared for it, not blindsided or broken. When I speak of no second chance, I am emphasizing that the season you are entering leaves no room for apathy or half measures. Certain doors will not remain open indefinitely, and certain opportunities will not come around again once missed. This is not about fear, it is about urgency. I want to bless, guide, and protect you. However, if you continue to ignore my leading, if you brush aside the quiet warnings I have placed in your spirit, an important window of grace could close. There are pivotal times in life where timing is everything. This is one of them. You cannot afford to be careless with what I'm telling you. I know how easy it is to assume you have unending tomorrows, that you can make changes someday. But how many times have you said, I will pray later, I will change tomorrow, I will seek God when I have more time? What if there is no later? The opportunities you postpone today may be the very ones that could have brought you peace, healing, and purpose. Every second that passes is a second you will not get back. Do not wait until it is too late to return to me. I am standing at the door of your heart and knocking, but a door unheeded will eventually be left behind. Do not let this message become just another thing you ignore. This is your moment. Do not waste it. You spend so much of your time consumed by money, success, relationships, and people's opinions. But what about your soul? What about the part of you that endures beyond this brief world? What does it matter if you gain everything but lose yourself? What good is success if your heart is empty? What good is applause if your spirit is broken? My child, I am not against your dreams. Indeed, I placed them in you. But if you chase the world and forget me, you will discover that all you have worked for turns to dust. Return to what truly matters. Come back to me before it is too late. My dear one, let my love flow through you. Pass this message on to others who need encouragement. I know how difficult it is to remain focused in an era of endless scrolling and instant entertainment, but this message bears eternal significance. If you stop paying attention halfway, if you only catch fragments, you might miss the key that unlocks your breakthrough. So I plead with you, stay until the very end. Let every word, every phrase take root in your spirit and guide you in the days ahead. Nothing here is filler. There are no empty promises. Take it all in, for the fullness of my counsel will be your shelter and shield. My dear child, take this seriously. No second chance. I do not speak to frighten you, but to rescue you from paths leading to destruction. My heart beats with love for you, and my arms are open wide, ready to receive you. If you will only come, bring me your burdens, your fears, and your question. Do not wait. Do not assume tomorrow is guaranteed or that you can return to my call later. If you hear my voice today, respond today. You were created for more than you realize, and I want to guide you into the fullness of that destiny. If you heed my words, you will not be blindsided by what lies ahead. I will not force you to listen or demand your obedience. I love you too much to remove your free will. But know this, choices have consequences. Ignoring me means going through life without the peace I offer. Delaying means letting time slip away, time you cannot reclaim. Choosing the world over me means choosing a life that will never truly satisfy. But my child, choosing me means choosing life. A love that never fails, a hope that never dies, a future brighter than you can imagine. That choice lies in your hands right now. Even in my urgency, let this be clear above all else. I love you. My message is not meant to provoke fear, but to give clarity. I do not want you to spend another day wondering if you are alone or forgotten. You are not. You are my child, deeply loved and being called home in this very moment. So take my hand and step into a life filled with peace, purpose, and the love you have always sought. I have spoken and you have heard. The decision is now yours. I await your response to this urgent, loving, unmistakable call. You have reached a crossroads, and every second matters. Guard my words in your heart. Keep them ever before you. Listen until the end. Do not let this message slip away. Let it drive you to your knees in prayer, back into the scriptures, and into unwavering surrender. I, the Lord your God, am with you. My hand is extended. Take it, and I will guide you through every storm, trial, and triumph. But remember, this is the moment. Do not wait for a second chance. Move now and watch how I will transform your life beyond what you have imagined. Amen. My dear child, hear my voice. I am here, and I have never forgotten you. I see your struggles. I hear your prayers. Your breakthrough is near. If you feel the stirring of my spirit, if this message has reached you exactly when you needed it, trust that I am leading you where you need to be. Your step of faith is a seed that will return to you in ways beyond your imagination. Share my love with those who are lost and longing for hope. Beloved soul, I see you and fully know the circumstances of your life. I perceive your thoughts before they arise, and I understand the longings of your heart more deeply than you ever could. Come to me with unwavering trust, knowing my love for you exceeds anything you could imagine. Release your anxiety, take my hand, and let me lead you forward. Embrace this undeniable truth. Magnificent plans await you, and there is no need to fear. Let this moment be your testimony. I am ever present by your side. I am with you in your strongest moments, and I remain with you in your weakness. In your hardest times, I am here, ready to help you overcome every challenge you face. I call you to take my word seriously, to come swiftly and to be still before me, allowing me to speak into your soul. When you start your day seeking me, you will see a remarkable change in how you handle each task. Your mind will find its anchor, and your heart will discover a peace beyond comprehension. My words carry undeniable power, and as you embrace them, you will rise with renewed confidence. Let your hope be rooted in the unwavering truth that I always keep my promises. Cling to my wisdom, and you will find fulfillment and security in all you do. Walk forward, free from the shadows of uncertainty. My voice now speaks to your innermost being, affirming that you are cherished, seen, and protected. Yet I urge you, be cautious with your emotion. Do not allow anger to rule your choices or shape your words. Unleashing harsh words can scar your relationships and sow regret. Practice patience. Breathe when irritation stirs. Remember your true identity. Words spoken in uncontrolled anger can bear no good fruit. Even under provocation, remain composed. Your adversary lurks, waiting to sabotage your progress, enticing you to speak or act in ways that cause harm. But I am your protector, and if you trust in me, I will give you strength to avoid ruinous decisions. Turn to me when you feel uncertain, when your struggles seem overwhelming. Approach without fear, pour out your thoughts, cry if you must. In return, I will grant you peace that calms your mind and comforts your spirit. I will give you clarity to see beyond what once seemed insurmountable. Though life's storms may rage, they will not defeat you, my cherished one. You rest safely in my hands. Remember my faithfulness from the beginning of your journey. I have walked alongside you. I know everything, and I understand your pain. Your past mistakes do not define you, for I choose to see you through eyes of grace. Your scars have no power to dictate your future or your calling. Through my compassion, I have removed the weight of guilt and shame. Do not let the opinions of those who do not truly know me determine your worth. Do not expend energy on those who only highlight your failures. Their viewpoints cannot override my plan for you. Listen instead to my voice, echoing with the power of redemption. My forgiveness is complete, and once I set you free, you are no longer bound by the judgments of your past. My dear soul, keep spreading positivity. Offer encouragement to someone who needs an uplifting word. Trust in me above all else. As you meditate on my words daily, you open your spirit to receive deeper wisdom and unwavering comfort. As you dwell on these truths, your perspective shifts. What once seemed impossible becomes possible. I delight in revealing my ways to those who sincerely seek me. In every detail, I am here to guide you. Every concern matters to me, and every challenge is within my power. I long to lift you from despair, turning burdens into hope and doubt into joyful expectation. Nothing can erase my love for you. Some may judge you based on your past or doubt the sincerity of your faith, but I see the depths of your devotion. Everything is visible to me. When others try to reopen old wounds, stand firm. Do not let your spirit be troubled. Stand strong against criticism, knowing your worth is in me, not in the ever-shifting opinions of others. Remain steadfast in the truth of your redemption, for no condemnation can hold you captive. Approach me anytime, ask for what you need, and I will hear you. I promise to answer at the right moment and in a way that far exceeds your expectations. I see everything from eternity's vantage point, while your vision is bound by the present. Allow me to surprise you with blessings that transcend your imagination. If you keep your heart open to me, my spirit will awaken divine power within you. You will witness profound transformations both within and around you. Do not let impatience rob you of the magnificent experience I am orchestrating for you. Trust that my hand is quietly realigning circumstances for your benefit. When despair threatens to overwhelm you, let my voice be your solace. If you falter, let me be your support. Pour out your heart before me, and I will fill it with divine peace. You need not put on a false front. There is no requirement to appear perfect. I see beyond appearances and understand your struggles. Let me calm the storm within your restless mind. Breathe deeply in my presence and release the tension holding you captive. My dear one, continue to share divine inspiration with those who need my presence. Pause and acknowledge my nearness in every breath. I have power to quiet the fiercest storms, to calm the howling winds, and to silence the whispers of doubt. Know this, my cherished one, You are never alone in your fight against despair. Your faith is a fortress, and my presence is your shield. The power you seek lies within you, because I dwell in you. Even in times of self-doubt, trust that my might bridges every gap. In your weakness, my strength shines in miraculous ways. When you rely on me, you tap into an infinite reservoir. You gain steadfast courage, realizing you are capable of more than you can see. Take each step, even if it seems small, for steady progress is invaluable in my sight. Know that I have prepared a pinnacle of joy for you. I have charted a path that will lead you to the fulfillment of your deepest dreams. Let your heart soar above life's distractions and discouragements. With my guidance, you will rise to heights beyond imagination. Do not let echoes of past failures convince you that you are unworthy of new opportunities. Those who cling to your history fail to see the transformation happening within you. Embrace the future I have designed for you, one that brings true freedom from anxiety and regret. You will not lie awake in dread at night, nor rise in terror at dawn. Let faith guide you each morning, igniting a hope that no distress can extinguish. Your smile radiates my presence, and I want you to shine boldly, undeterred by any challenge. Always remember who you are. You are beloved beyond measure. By giving yourself wholly to me, you become a vessel of my presence. You stand apart from those consumed by pessimism or undone by the slightest whisper of doubt. You rest on my promises, knowing my love is divine and eternal. Your faith surpasses all that is common, firmly anchored in my unchanging devotion to you. From your mouth flows prayer that reshapes the earth, words of grace that resonate with my heart. Let that faith flourish. Let it rise. Fill your home with joy by declaring the blessings you have received from me. I have prepared gifts for you alone. Your unique journey matters deeply, and no one can replace the purpose I have placed in you. No matter who tries to claim what I am working in you, they cannot alter my plans. If they whisper doubt, cast aside their words with the unwavering power of my promise. I am your faithful guardian, watching over you in every dark hour. When the burdens of the world seem too heavy, proclaim boldly that you are mine. Do not even entertain surrender, for as you walk with me, every step is lit by my abiding grace and truth. Keep your eyes on the path before you, without glancing backward in regret or judgment. Know again and again that I work all things to perfection. Your family is under my careful watch, and I see the hills and valleys you traverse together. Embrace this. Everything can be turned for your good if you trust in me. In conflict, financial hardship, or illness, stand firm and remember that I am the one in control. Challenges can be transformed into lessons that strengthen your resolve and expand your capacity for compassion. I am shaping you into a resilient soul, one who loves and serves me with unwavering devotion. I see your tears. You may worry that your mistakes have altered your destiny, that certain chances are lost forever. Yet I assure you, I have a plan greater than any setback. I lift the broken to wholeness, turning your failures into stepping stones for greatness. Keep your heart ablaze with loyalty and humility, for I value a spirit that stands firm even under pressure. When I look at you, I see beyond your errors. I see a resolve that draws you to your knees, acknowledging me as your source of salvation, mercy, and transformation. Remember that your failures do not diminish my grand design for you. Rather, through those failures, you learn deeper reliance on me, drawing you ever closer to my heart. Beloved in Christ, your journey to deeper faith begins now. Join with those who seek powerful teachings and form a loving community devoted to Jesus. Walk this blessed path with others, growing together in love, wisdom, and divine grace. My child, rise and proclaim your faith again. Your words carry power as you face illness, lack, and chaos, calling on my presence. You are never alone. Your determination is not overlooked. I see you standing firm with hope for answers that arrive in due time. Now is the moment to rejoice, to immerse yourself in the river of my boundless love. Prepare for new opportunities, for my favor will overflow into your home, your work, your relationships, because you have entrusted your struggles to me, opening yourself to the fullness of my grace. Cast away the burdens weighing on your soul. I am sending answers and comfort to your deepest concerns. A new day is dawning to scatter your shadows. You will see obstacles dissolve as night yields to morning. Your prayers have reached my ear, and I shall exceed even your boldest requests. My goodness is limitless and my creativity boundless. I will inspire a gratitude in you that brings a smile of wonder at my generosity. You have wondered if your waiting was in vain, praying through long nights, questioning if you had the strength to go on. Remember, your tears are priceless. Every sorrowful hour lays a foundation for a new victory. I am turning your mourning into celebration and your restless nights into peaceful dawns. Reflect on how far you have come. You have grown in strength, perseverance, and a faith you did not know was in you. Your awareness of my power in your life is profound, and these lessons will lead you to even greater abundance. Welcome the dawn of new possibilities, refusing to be held hostage by past defeats or resentful words. Your legacy of joy stands untouched by the negativity of others. I surround you in my presence, filling your mind with courage. Stand tall, beloved, and walk forward with the bravery I impart. Do not entertain the thought of defeat. My light guides your way, dispelling any darkness that approaches. Dream big, for I am the divine force that broadens your horizons and multiplies the blessings in your life. Rejoice in this moment, and do not forget how my unwavering faithfulness has uplifted you. The shadows cast by others cannot eclipse my favor over you. From the beginning of your life, I have nurtured, protected, and prepared you for the remarkable destiny I envisioned for you. Even when others scorn or ridicule, I remain by your side, guarding you from the darkness. Their attempts to tear you down are rendered powerless by my word, which declares you loved, destined for greatness, and chosen for a higher call. Their ridicule will fade into mere echoes of the past. Focus on my voice, breathing confidence into your soul. I urge you to speak boldly, but also to embrace the wisdom found in quiet moments. In stillness, my presence reveals insights hidden from human understanding. Humble yourself before me often. In that sacred calm, you will find clarity that surpasses mortal knowledge. You will feel my presence more intensely. My beloved child, let kindness ripple outward. Clear your mind of needless distractions and approach me each day with a heart ready to receive. Your prayers bring me delight, and I, in turn, fill your life with peace and guidance. Seek my love when life's storms threaten. While others tremble at rumors and buckle under fear, you stand apart. I have planted in you a powerful seed of faith that, when watered with prayer and devotion, grows into extraordinary spiritual strength. You will sense the power of your words to calm troubled souls, the gift of your hands to mend the broken, and the ability of your presence to light up the darkness. Never underestimate the impact of even a single act of kindness done in my name. Each one reflects my nature to a world aching for grace. You may wonder how to balance your obligations with your longing to fulfill my will. Surrender your schedule to me. Allow me to reign supreme over your time and heart. When you put me above all else, I will give you the wisdom to handle every situation with unparalleled grace. When challenges arise in your finances, your relationships, or your personal battles, trust that I am weaving a story of transformation in your life. Through adversity, you discover your true strength and become even more firmly rooted in my truth. Keep your thoughts on the abundance of your blessings, not the sting of disappointment. I see how easy it is to dwell on your past missteps, but a rich reward awaits those who live with gratitude. Each new day brings another chance to give thanks. Rise each morning to behold the small miracles I scatter along your path. Friendships that uplift your spirit, moments of laughter with loved ones, the beauty of sunrise, or the soft touch of a gentle breeze. All these are gifts that speak of my presence, simple yet powerful reminders that I am forever near. Be watchful when the world imposes its own definition of success. Strive for greatness, but never compromise your peace or integrity in the pursuit. Align your goals with my will. Place my presence above all else, and watch the world fall into perfect order around you. A devoted and humble heart captivates me far more than any hollow display of worldly success. Your worth transcends achievements, titles, and possessions. Your true identity is rooted in my eternal, unchanging love. Remember that I am the source of all that is good. When you center your life on me, your days become a testimony of grace and harmony. Step out with courage when I open new doors. At times you may question your experience or qualifications, but recall the power of those who stand beside you and the foundation laid by those who came before you. I call you not because of your resume. I equip you to accomplish my work. If I lead you into new territory, I will surely give you the skill and strength you need. Your willingness to respond to my invitation opens the floodgates of blessing, not just for you, but for all I aim to reach through you. Right now, remarkable breakthroughs are unfolding in the spiritual realm on your behalf. Pathways are being cleared, new connections formed, extraordinary circumstances aligned like intricate patterns in a grand tapestry. What once seemed random will reveal its purpose to inspire you with hope. Even your trials can fuel immense growth when you cultivate patience and faith. My might brightens even the darkest scenarios, demonstrating that nothing is impossible for those who believe in me. Embrace this truth. My love for you is the greatest treasure you could ever possess. Let it soothe your unsettled spirit and free you from worry. Allow me to lead you beside still waters where you can find restoration. Every day, you will uncover fresh insights in the familiar spaces of your life. You will find joy in tasks that once felt burdensome. This transformation blossoms within you as you begin to view life through my lens, a perspective full of hope, purpose, and abiding grace. By sharing my love with those around you, you foster an atmosphere of peace and healing in your home, your community, and beyond. Proclaim your victory over every limitation that you or others have placed on you. Though you may feel inadequate or unworthy, remember that I am with you, and in me, all things are possible. When critics say you cannot succeed, let your spirit answer, I have the power of the divine with me. Recall the times I have already shown my power in your life. Let those memories fuel your passion for what lies ahead. Surrender your disappointments to me. Do not cling to resentment when things do not match your immediate desires. Often I am saving you from fruitless paths or guiding your journey to even greater rewards. I waste nothing, especially the hardships. They become instruments that refine your character and deepen your compassion. With me, your scars become symbols of strength, not defeat. Your life is a testimony of overcoming adversity with my guidance, preparing you to comfort those searching for the same restoration. Guard your mind diligently, for it can slip into the shadows of despair. Remain alert to the whispers of doubt within. Let your prayers and praises ascend whenever darkness encroaches. Elevate your spirit with words of hope and unwavering promises. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, not tear you down. My presence is ever ready to meet you in that place of unity, strengthening your faith and illuminating your path. There is indeed an adversary, seeking to sow doubt and disbelief, aiming to weaken your confidence and pull you from my protection. But you recognize my voice, and your heart responds to my truth. In times of uncertainty, let my words lead you, remembering that I have given you a spirit of courage, love, and wisdom. You have the ability to discern what is right and beneficial, and you possess the courage to stand firm against all that might divert you from your destiny. Remain vigilant, yet filled with courage. I stand above all that seeks to threaten you. Be ready for jealousy or hostility from those who do not understand your devotion to me. Their words may attempt to shake your resolve, but you, full of faith, can proclaim, my divine protector is with me, my eternal guardian, my refuge, and my sustainer. You belong to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. You are a light shining in the darkness. Stand in confidence, knowing that a single flame can eliminate the shadows of an entire room. When you feel uncertain, speak declarations of truth. Remind yourself daily that I, your Lord, provide all your needs. I lead you to peaceful waters and restore your soul. I promise goodness and mercy will accompany you all your days if you remain in my presence. Let this promise kindle hope in your heart each morning. Expect new mercies every dawn. Enter every challenge, certain that my presence surrounds you with unyielding power. I will give you victory, even when skeptics question your journey. With me, the impossible becomes possible. I am pouring abundant blessings upon your home in ways you will soon see. Households flourish when hearts welcome my spirit. Provision flows where gratitude thrives. I nurture relationships of love where mercy is practiced. Such blessings surpass any temporary riches the world might offer. Embrace them, my beloved, with boundless grace. Do not let your spirit be shaken by the world's bitter voices. Remember, it is easy to feel defeated by criticism, but I am your unwavering support. Stay rooted in my steadfast love, and the rushing tides of negativity will not sweep you away. Cling to the promises woven throughout my message. Let them protect your mind against hopelessness. Remember all I have already done for you. Let those memories become the catalyst for your next victory. Hope endures because I am real. My power lives on, and my spirit is active within you. As you receive these words, let a smile grace your face. Let the joy I have placed in your soul radiate outward. Even on difficult days, one smile can transform the atmosphere, igniting faith in those around you. Embrace the deep joy I offer, a joy that persists even in hardship. It is a resilient gladness rooted in the knowledge that I have already overcome every obstacle for you. That calm assurance will keep you steady through uncertain times. As days and months pass, remember the profound change you have experienced. The victories you will achieve are born from challenges that once threatened to crush your spirit. In your darkest moments, you held on to hope, even as shadows loomed. I, your loving Father, am turning those shadows into light, using every trial to strengthen you. One day, you will look back and realize each struggle prepared you for blessings beyond your greatest imagination. I call you to walk in humility when success comes. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Achievements may lead some to believe they no longer need my guidance, as if their prosperity came solely by their own might. Yet it is I who have been your support all along, paving roads and granting you life each day. Let gratitude shape your spirit. Recognize that your accomplishments are woven with my favor. Through thanksgiving, you guard your heart from pride, the forerunner of downfall. Thankfulness is the heartbeat of a thriving life, continually pointing you back to the source of all that is good. My cherished one, remain alert, for temptation lurks like a powerful predator, eager to consume the hope I have planted in you. This enemy aims to erode your faith and silence your prayers, hoping you will doubt everything I have given. Yet I have marked you with a spirit that echoes my command, reminding you that you belong to my chosen. You recognize my leading, and I know you intimately. Listen closely, and I assure you that you are never forsaken. I will shield you from every malicious scheme designed to compromise your destiny. Place your trust in my hands. I uphold every promise I have spoken over you. When the time comes to lift you higher, I will remember your loyalty, your tears, and your perseverance. They were never in vain. You will see my deliverance in unmistakable ways, and your gratitude will flow like an anthem of victory. Those around you will marvel at my works, and your words will encourage them to seek me too. Do not waste energy trying to defend your faith to those who mock. Let your life be the testimony that speaks louder than any debate. Keep your spirit unwavering, filled with hope. Your trust in my faithfulness will not go unnoticed. If the envious rise again, trying to tear down your blessings, respond with confidence. Declare that I stand beside you as an invincible protector, guarding you against every attack. Look up to me in prayer whenever the weight of the world is on your shoulders. I will send comfort, provision, and healing. My resources are limitless, and my love for you never wanes. You are shielded by my care, beyond the reach of any person or circumstance. Begin each day knowing how valuable you are to me. Receive my words of wisdom and encouragement, and pray with faith, confident that I am listening. In that divine moment, I will guide you to green pastures where your soul will find rest. You will feel the companionship of my presence as I walk beside you through every dark valley. Even when trials loom, they cannot extinguish your hope, for my light burns brightly within you. I will anoint you before those who doubt your worth, preparing you to witness your dreams fulfilled in ways you have yet to imagine. Peace and plenty will follow you, because I promise my love will never end, and my protection over your life will never fail. Believe in my power. Let my peace envelop you. I am closest to you in moments when you consider giving up. You stand at the brink of victory, and I will continually strengthen you with fresh courage. I am removing the barriers once standing in your way, breaking down the walls that hold you captive in fear or despair. My power crushes every hindrance, and in place of those walls, I am creating new avenues of possibility where you once felt confined. I will open doors in places where you were overlooked. I will call forth loyal companions to stand with you. Discard your self-doubt, for I have given you remarkable gifts. Embrace this truth of your great potential, for I am stirring up the fire within you. You possess exceptional abilities and resources that resonate with your destiny. Offer those gifts to me, and together we will employ them for something truly magnificent. The more you dedicate your talents to me, the more influential they become. No obstacle is too great when you rely on the power that dwells within you. Rather than being intimidated, rise in boldness. My presence kindles a holy flame that destroys all hesitation. Know that you are protected with a shield of unwavering safety, invisible yet ever-present. Heavenly forces watch over your life, countering any attempts of those who wish to undermine your progress. You are beloved, treasured, and never alone. I rejoice in your successes and remain at your side in your struggles. I do not harshly judge you in your weak moments. Instead, I gently call you to rise again and hold out my hand to steady you. If you feel you lack confidence, let my words revive it within you. Face trials fearlessly, for I strengthen what is fragile in you. Lift your head, open your heart, and move forward with hope. You are mine. When difficulties arise, stand against the temptation to sink into despair. Remember how I guided you through previous storms. The same power that saved you before is here to save you again. All I ask is that you hold on to faith. Let my words of life be your firm foundation. My truth is steadfast, even if the earth trembles beneath you. My faithfulness stands even when the path ahead is hidden. I know the deepest desires of your heart, for stability, renewal, and healing in your relationships or finances. I am the ultimate provider of all you need. You face the future with unparalleled strength, guided by my presence and my will. You can triumph over any obstacle. Cling to hope, my beloved, even when the world offers you little reason. Always remember who holds the final authority. Despair may try to snuff out your faith, but my spirit rekindles it deep within your soul. Speak hope over your circumstances. Command your fears to bow to the power of my name. Remind yourself daily that something marvelous is on the horizon, and that I am with you through every step. I see beyond your outward facade, deeper than what you display to the world. I look straight into your soul and still love you, even in your struggles. Let your tears flow honestly in my presence. Come boldly, revealing every hurt and burden. When you feel at a loss for words, let your silence communicate what words cannot. I understand every breath. Your pain resonates with me, and I respond with infinite mercy. Cast aside your burdens, for I never meant for you to bear them alone. Your status as my child grants you my unwavering support. Rejoice in this new chapter. Lift your hands to me and open your heart further. Embrace the new season with confidence, knowing I am shaping extraordinary moments in your life. You have gone through countless trials, Each one prepares you for greater things and responsibilities ahead. You are being readied for opportunities that yield not only tangible benefits, but also a deep spiritual fulfillment that surpasses fleeting joy. This is essential because your role in this world has immense value to me. Your testimony will shine, guiding others to the path of salvation. I am tirelessly working in the world around you, ensuring every situation ultimately bends in your favor. I have declared heavenly decrees that will bring astonishing changes in your earthly circumstances. No power can overturn these divine commands, for when I speak, creation obeys. Take comfort in knowing that every promise I have given stands on the foundation of my unwavering integrity. Your patience matters deeply. Even in the quiet stretches of waiting, it strengthens your resolve, draws you closer to me, and readies you for the gifts I have set aside for you. My devotion does not fluctuate based on your moods. I remain committed, even on days when you feel distant or uncertain about my existence. I persistently pursue you with unwavering passion. My love for you does not fail in the face of your shortcomings. I see the sincerity of your heart, your humble desire to grow, the purity of your prayers. These mean more to me than grand, empty speeches. Come as you are, with every doubt and aspiration laid before me. My faithful child, continue sharing these blessings with those who need my comfort. I have watched over you since your first breath. Even before that, I knew you. I formed you with divine care, crafting in you qualities that reflect my image. Some are still taking shape, but each one is precious in my sight. You have faced trials that pushed you to your limits, but these challenges have also solidified your faith, forging in you a resilience that is beautiful to me. I have strengthened you mightily, preparing you for everything ahead, so you will never walk alone. My presence dwells within you, guiding your steps so you do not stumble in the dark. Embrace this moment, reaffirm your trust in me, surrender every burden, and let me breathe fresh life into your spirit. When your faith wavers, close your eyes and remember the times I lifted you before. Let those memories reignite your determination. Your faith remains strong, even when overshadowed by worry, because you keep pressing on, believing in my promises. And because you do have faith, every promise I have made will be fulfilled in its perfect season. Yes, there may be moments of regret when you wish you could rewrite past choices. But the story is not over, and I am not finished working. Each regret can become a profound lesson, guiding you to greater insight and humility, treasures of immeasurable worth. You, my beloved, are a conqueror when you stand firm. Your determination is remarkable, and I honor you for it. May these words inspire you to rise in confidence and face obstacles, certain that my strength supports you. You are meant to overcome trials with unmatched resilience. Speaking my name, you will meet opposition head-on and prevail. Anticipate the extraordinary. You have called on me for restoration, abundance, and protection. My voice has power to heal, to provide, and to shield you from harm. I am inexhaustibly generous, and my creativity knows no end in lifting you up. As you enjoy abundance, I urge you also to live generously. Remember those still in the dark places from which you have emerged. Extend your hand to help and give comfort where there is sorrow. By so doing, you reflect my heart, and I will increase your capacity to receive more blessings. This cycle of giving and receiving kindles pure joy. Those who cling to bitterness find themselves held hostage by their own grievances. But you, my beloved, are called to the power of forgiveness. Release the heaviness of resentment into my hands, and pray for those who caused you pain. Their souls wander in darkness, in need of my salvation. It is natural to feel anger at injustice, but do not let that anger consume you. Keep your heart free from negativity, for your openness allows me to pour greater grace into you, so you can become a beacon of compassion for everyone. Regardless of your situation, be it plenty or little, find solace in the certainty that I am your eternal sustenance. Worldly resources may fail, but my love endures forever. Your humility is dear to me, surpassing any material gift. Your authenticity shines more brightly than any grand display. Remember that I do not need your performances. I desire your heart. Come to me honestly, even when you are tangled in grief or confusion. I will untangle those knots and bring clarity where you see only disorder. Together, we will stride into a future brimming with promise. Entrust your schedule to my guidance. Each morning, bring me the complexities of your day, your duties, your hopes, your dreams. I will oversee the hours, gifting you with unexpected moments of serenity and delight. A life dedicated to me is a life of balanced harmony. When distractions vie for your attention, heed my call to pause and seek my wisdom. You do not need to chase what I have already appointed for you. Stay close to me, and I will reveal the right opportunities at the perfect time. Envision yourself as I do, overflowing with potential. I see in you a wonderful spirit, crafted with purpose. You have immeasurable capacity, and I anticipate the moment you fully recognize it. Your presence already radiates this inherent greatness. You have taken many disparaging words, whether from others or from your own misgivings. Today, let those words slip away like dust in the wind. Accept the truth of your strength, endurance, and profound worth. It grieves me to watch you devalue yourself. Rise above every lie that seeks to diminish you. I will champion your cause, demonstrating that you are covered by my favor. My beloved child, each morning I look upon you with delight. The first words you speak, even if only a quiet whisper, fill me with warmth. I treasure the moments you devote to me before the rush of the day begins. Those are sacred times when I pour out new measures of peace and guidance upon you. As the day progresses, unwelcome thoughts may creep in. Worries about tomorrow's problems overshadow our closeness. You begin to wonder whether you are doing enough, whether your choices please me, or whether your actions have fallen short. Take a deep breath and remember this. I am still here. I stand unmovable, inviting you to trust my reliable strength. Choose your words carefully, especially those you speak over yourself. Negative self-talk undermines the faith you have displayed in your prayers and hinders your spiritual growth. Resist such declarations. Instead, speak words of hope and renewal, words that affirm my constant presence with you. A single sentence holds the power to build or to break. Let your words elevate you, aligning with the deep truth you carry within. I am not here to condemn you harshly for every flaw, but to raise you to a place of wholeness and stability. I want you to live in victory, not under a shadow of relentless judgment. I know how fiercely you have struggled against negative voices, be they external or echoing in your mind. You have felt their arrows pierce your soul. Do not fear, for I will remove those arrows and heal your wounds. Let me reaffirm, you are priceless in my sight. Your individuality is a marvelous tapestry of traits I designed with care. While some try to belittle your worth, they cannot mar the masterpiece I have made. I see a gentle heart, a welcoming spirit, and a kindness that blesses others. Never question whether you matter. If you accept my love, you will flourish, and your future will overflow with boundless joy. I see the hidden desires of your heart, your lovingly guarded dreams, and the worries you sometimes bury. As you glance around, you notice many people rushing through life, each chasing their own idea of happiness. And here you stand, longing for my guidance and solace, longing to know me more deeply, to trust me, and to follow the path I have laid out for you. That longing moves me profoundly. Know this, my love is ever present and unwavering. It is not reserved for those who seem more worthy. This moment is yours. Amid all life's challenges, I stand beside you, reminding you that no matter how chaotic everything becomes, your everlasting Father is still for you. When you feel the weight of the world pressing in, remember, I am not just observing from a distance. I am intimately involved in every detail. My spirit calls you gently in the silence, urging you not to lose hope. You are not just one soul in a massive cosmos. You are adored, noticed, and prized beyond measure. If you doubt it, think of how help or clarity sometimes appears out of nowhere, like a sudden beam of light in the darkness. Those moments are not mere coincidences. They are glimpses of my immense care for you, Picture a world of infinite possibilities stretching out before you. In your youth, you may have had unwavering certainty about how life would turn out, mapping every detail, expecting a seamless path. As the years go by, life reveals its twists and turns. Some doors slam shut unexpectedly, forcing you to seek alternate routes or reevaluate your dreams. Through it all, I remain constant and unyielding, unaffected by cultural shifts or fleeting circumstances. You can rely on me as your firm foundation, confident that my truth endures beyond any storm. Look around. Countless souls in your midst carry hidden burdens, even those who seem most confident. They may be silently battling fears they never speak aloud. When you sense a gentle prompting to show compassion or a kind word to someone, that is my spirit moving through you, nudging you to bring light into someone's darkness. Do not fear the shadows of misunderstanding or the possibility of being taken advantage of, for I protect you. I see your sincerity, and I assure you that small acts of genuine kindness are never overlooked by me. They plant seeds that will eventually blossom, often in ways you cannot see right now. Never lose sight of your true worth, especially on days when you feel overshadowed by others. You are unique and precious to me, and I see only you. Do not let the world convince you that you must labor tirelessly to prove your value. In my eyes, you have always held the highest worth. From the smallest quirks in your personality to your grandest hopes, I cherish them all. When your heart beats in sync with mine, you will find that real fulfillment comes from honoring your higher calling, not from trying to meet ever-shifting earthly standards. Let me address your pain. Suffering can isolate a person, making them feel that no one truly understands. You may feel compelled to remain strong for those around you, hiding your personal anguish. But I see every tear, and I want you to know that you are never alone in your vulnerability. Confiding your hurt in me does not weaken you. It paves the way for true healing. When you share your deepest wounds with me, you invite my compassion to envelop you and restore your spirit of hope. Beloved, do not ignore the encouragement I offer. I never promised a life without hardship, but I did promise to be your helper and protector. My presence transforms your darkest nights into opportunities for growth. Recall those instances when the future felt uncertain, yet you moved forward and accomplished things you never thought possible. Or when you felt invisible, only to realize you were precisely where you needed to be. Those were glimpses of my involvement in your life. Embrace tomorrow with confidence, knowing I am intricately arranging every circumstance for your good. Trials are not intended to destroy you. They are opportunities for you to draw more deeply from my strength. When you feel lost, turn to my words. Seek my guidance in prayer. Be still and tune your ears to my voice. Let yourself be amazed by the clarity that unfolds as you release your worries to me and embrace my spirit's gentle instruction. When you place your faith in me, some may doubt or misunderstand. That is a natural result of living a life of faith. You need not defend or justify the path I guide you to take. Live honorably, share love freely, and make sure your choices align with my leading. In time, your life will produce the fruits that testify to the authenticity of your faith. If some choose to criticize or condemn, remember, their words cannot invalidate my reality. I am the author of your being, and you are my beloved child. If guilt over past mistakes weighs you down, I urge you to accept my forgiveness wholeheartedly. Once I have forgiven you, your past mistakes no longer linger in my sight. I delight in watching you grow from those mistakes, stepping forward with renewed wisdom and compassion. Dwelling on past errors will only hinder you from receiving the blessings that lie ahead. Let me guide you in letting go of shame, putting on the garment of grace. Each sunrise offers the promise of a fresh start, for my mercies are renewed every morning. Lay down your past at my feet and embrace the rest of being fully loved in my presence. Notice how nature exists in harmony without stress. Birds soar without worrying about tomorrow's food, yet they are fed. Flowers bloom in radiant beauty, cared for effortlessly. I have written an elegant symphony into creation that sustains every detail. That same care extends to you. You have far more worth than the creatures of the sky or the flowers of the field. Trust I will provide all you need with loving precision. Believe I am leading you to the right place at the right time. Provision may not always appear how you expect, but it will arrive in due season. Stay attentive to unexpected blessings. Maintain a heart of gratitude. Thankfulness is the doorway that allows you to receive the fullness of what I long to give. In quiet moments, pay attention to my subtle whispers. Sometimes you dismiss them as random thoughts, unaware they may be the very answers to your deepest prayers. I am near you always, offering guidance, comfort, and love that transcends understanding. I express myself in countless ways, through sacred texts, the encouraging words of a friend, moments of unexplainable serenity, and those calm instants of reflection where my brilliant insight lights up your thoughts. Embrace this journey of discernment with unwavering patience. As you deepen your connection with me, you'll find it easier to recognize my voice amid the clamor of daily life. Trust that my voice is ever present, my guidance unchanging, and my direction always within reach. Do not underestimate the power of dedicating your day to me. As dawn breaks, offer me your words, even if only for a fleeting moment before the cares of the day overtake you. Ask for my guidance to direct your actions, to fill your mind with wisdom, and to protect your heart from despair. Such prayers, spoken with sincere devotion, create an unbreakable bond of heavenly support. They summon my wisdom into your decisions, your relationships, and your endeavors. As the day goes on and tension builds, pause for a moment to breathe. Seek me in prayer and express your need. This simple act resonates deeply, and I will surround you with comfort and peace. I urge you to stay near those who honor and nurture your beliefs. While you are called to extend love to everyone, you are not required to welcome every influence that knocks at your door. Choose your companions wisely, for the echoes of their words and the essence of their attitudes shape how you see the world. When you surround yourself with those who share your values and respect your core, you discover an empowering unity. Offer grace to those with different beliefs, yet guard your heart against negativity or bitterness. Protect your essence with unswerving truth, so you can fulfill your unique purpose as a vessel of my radiance. You may carry a vision so profound that you rarely speak of it for fear of ridicule or disbelief. Let me remind you that nothing is beyond my power. When I place a vision in your heart, I also supply the capabilities and the connections needed to realize it. Sometimes the vision may shift along the way, but the heart of my plan remains steady. If you feel uncertain about when to act or which steps to take, seek my counsel. Then be mindful of opportunities that arise, of the peace within your heart, of wise counsel from those who honor me, and of the timeless truths of my teachings. Move forward confidently, knowing I go before you. Your family and loved ones are essential to my greater plan. They may not always behave in ways that align with your understanding. You may face struggles that weigh on your soul, yearning for harmony or clarity while feeling the divide widen. Know that I see every detail and every pain. Keep seeking unity and trust in my power to restore even the most broken bonds. Entrust those you love into my care. Strive to embody love while fiercely safeguarding your own spirit. Embrace forgiveness, however often it's needed. My presence has the power to melt hardened hearts, forge connection, and restore peace where bitterness once thrived. I see you at those pivotal crossroads where you are unsure which path to take. Don't let hesitation hold you captive. Bring your choices to me, seek wisdom, and embrace the peace that accompanies a decision aligned with my will. If you take a step but later feel a stirring of discomfort, do not hesitate to realign your path. Your sincere efforts are cloaked in my grace. Life is a grand journey of discovery, and I do not judge the smaller missteps taken along the road to goodness. I will correct mistakes and lead you toward abundance. Show yourself the grace I offer you. Reflect on the immense power of love within you. Sometimes you may want to guard your heart against the sting of rejection or betrayal. But remember that love is your highest calling. Yes, there is a risk of being hurt, yet the potential for extraordinary blessings is limitless. Love can uplift, mend shattered spirits, and mirror my goodness in a hurting world. When you commit to love, you become the embodiment of my hands and voice. Your compassion can heal wounds that reason alone cannot touch. Embrace vulnerability, for I will uphold you even if others don't return your kindness. I see the nobility of your intentions and bless you for them. My dear soul, keep spreading positivity. Offer this message to someone who needs encouragement. I implore you to free your heart from arrogance. Success, recognition, or a wealth of resources might tempt you away from the essential foundation of gratitude. If you ascend to realms of influence or comfort, carry a heart brimming with thankfulness. Recall every moment you reached out for an answer, and I was there. Remember that all your blessings flow from my grace. This reflection fosters humility, reminding you that you are part of a larger tapestry beyond yourself. Then share your gifts to uplift others, rather than focusing on your own gain. Allow me to address the fears you sometimes keep hidden. Concerns about the future, worries over finances, or doubts about relationships can rob you of your peace. Place those troubles in my hands, for I can handle them with ease. I know you long for quick fixes, yet my timing often differs from yours. Trust that I see the end from the beginning. What feels like a setback now may prove meaningful when viewed in hindsight. Don't let impatience erode your faith. Rest in my consistent nature, marked by steadfast loyalty and compassion, even when progress is slow. Know that my presence is always there, quietly orchestrating in the background. Pay attention to the words you speak to yourself. Your inner dialogue can strengthen or weaken your soul. Speak goodness over your life. Affirm my promises every day. Recognize your extraordinary nature, crafted with purpose and vast potential. Confront the dark doubts within by proclaiming the truths I've shared in my teachings. Look in the mirror and see yourself as I see you, restored, beloved, and ready for remarkable achievements in my service. Gentle reminders like these, repeated often, will gradually reshape the story inside you, planting seeds of confidence and joy. Consider the power that comes from embracing rest. In a hurried world that applauds constant motion, it can feel counterintuitive to pause and be still. But rest isn't laziness. It's a sacred practice that revitalizes your strength. In stillness, breathe deeply, calm your mind, notice the beauty around you, and let your soul settle again. When you find peace in my presence, you tap into a wellspring of new insights and energy, equipping you to face your obligations with renewed excellence. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Rest also expresses your faith that my plans do not rely solely on your endless striving, but ultimately on my divine guidance. There will be moments in your journey when you must persist with unwavering resolve. Challenges may loom large, and the road ahead may feel narrow and difficult. In those times, don't let weariness deceive you into thinking you're failing. Endurance is faith in action. It says, I may not see the finish line yet, but I trust the one guiding my every turn. Each step you take, however small, matters to me. Persevering through trials strengthens your character, cultivating resilience and grit. Eventually, you will look back and see that what once seemed insurmountable was in fact the path through which you built faith and a deeper trust in me. Seek wisdom with unwavering determination. The world is filled with voices that claim to reveal truth, but not every voice comes from me. You possess a direct line to me through prayer. When you search for truth with genuine intent, I provide it generously. Don't rely only on your own limited perspective or the fleeting opinions of others. Embrace my words. Test what resonates with love and righteousness, and allow my spirit to guide you toward the most virtuous path. Wisdom will protect you from needless pitfalls and help you recognize the best opportunities amid the many that arise. Know that I hold your whole story in my hands with loving care. The chapters that have passed do not dictate your entire destiny. The unwritten pages can shine with my brilliance, even if the earlier ones were marked by despair. I excel at turning sorrow into splendor. If you have been broken, I can restore you. If heavy burdens weigh you down, I can lift them. Look forward to the days ahead with hope. I will never waste your pain. I will reshape it into strength and a powerful testament. This transformation may not happen in a single instant, so cherish the small changes. Celebrate each victory, however small, for each one brings you closer to the complete fulfillment of my vision for your life. Think about the importance of truthfulness. When you speak honestly and act with integrity, you reflect my nature. Lies, even harmless ones, build barriers in your heart that keep you from fully experiencing my fullness. Let sincerity define your relationships. If you fall short, seek restoration. When you are wronged, forgive. Truth sets you free. Deceit ensnares. Stand with openness, unburdened by hidden motives or unspoken resentments. A heart laid bare before me, and the world becomes a channel through which blessings flow. Reflect on all the times you've overcome difficulties that once felt impossible. Remember the nights you cried out in anguish, only to find yourself comforted by a calm that soothed your anxious mind. Those were not coincidences, but responses to your heartfelt pleas. I remain the same, and my love for you transcends any need for perfection. My devotion to you is unwavering, regardless of your mistakes or fears. Come to me with every emotion, joy or confusion, anger or peace. I can handle the depth of your feelings, and I desire your honesty. In that honesty, true intimacy thrives. When you feel disappointed, refuse to lose faith in me. Understand that my knowledge surpasses your immediate viewpoint. Sometimes I shield you from enticing paths that would ultimately lead to ruin. Other times, I permit you to face hardships that foster empathy, humility, and reliance on my guidance. You may not grasp my reasons at first, but as you walk with me, clarity will emerge. Trust in me even in uncertainty, for I see the final outcome and am orchestrating everything for a greater plan. Don't be surprised if you feel a deep yearning for a more profound connection with me. You were made to connect with the divine, to know me intimately. This desire calls you to delve into prayer, meditation, and community. As you draw nearer, I will reveal facets of my nature that ignite awe in you, and you will uncover your own heart's depths, its boundless compassion, hunger for purpose, and longing to love and be loved. In my presence, you find the fullness that the world cannot provide. At times, you may feel inadequate when you compare yourself to others. You see their achievements and wonder if you measure up. Remember, I fashioned you for your own path, not to copy another's journey. Your way is crafted carefully, with tasks that only you are meant to complete. Your abilities, experiences, and personality blend into a one-of-a-kind reflection of my creativity. Embrace your uniqueness by focusing on the path I've laid out for you. Celebrate others' victories with grace and remain humble in your own. Yet always keep your eyes on the unique calling I've placed upon you. Reflect on my grace. It's a limitless resource, given freely. Even in times of weakness or when you find yourself repeating the same mistakes, my grace is here to lift you up. My forgiveness isn't just a one-time event, it stands as an eternal promise. Keep your heart receptive to ongoing growth, and I will shower you with new mercy each day. Let that grace drive away guilt or fear that tries to linger in your mind. My divine favor sets you free to live without condemnation. Observe the cycles unfolding around you. Everything embraces its season. A flower blooms with radiant glory only to fade with time. Leaves turn gold before gently falling to the ground. Your own life will pass through many phases, each one significant, even when it seems unproductive or difficult. Accept your current season and ask what lessons I want you to learn in this particular phase. In my realm, time flows with perfect harmony, and when you align yourself with that rhythm, you discover a peace that rises above the world's frenzy. Stay steadfast in the present, trusting that your future is firmly in my grasp. When you feel led to give, whether it's your resources, your time, or your talents, embrace it wholeheartedly. I, your constant provider, will not abandon you in need. When you give willingly to help those who are struggling, your generosity reveals the true state of your soul. It magnifies blessings both in the physical and spiritual realms. You become a conduit through which I reach those who are hurting or feeling forgotten. In your kindness, you reflect my heart, and I promise that your own needs will be met. Notice how selflessness reveals the broader tapestry of my family, reminding you that you belong to something far greater than yourself. If ever you doubt whether I notice your desires, be assured, I see them all. I hear every request, every cry, every silent sorrow. I answer in ways you may not anticipate, but my responses carry a higher purpose. Pay attention to subtle shifts once you've brought your needs to me. A change of heart, an unexpected avenue, or a calming moment that sustains you while you wait. No sincere prayer goes unheard. Continue asking, seeking, and knocking. My timing is perfect, and my answers are fueled by compassion. Be mindful that resentment and bitterness act as barriers preventing blessings from thriving in your life. If you've been hurt or bear scars from wrongs done, share that pain with me. Clinging to bitterness chains you to the past, restricting you from embracing the vast future I have for you. My power can elevate you to a place of forgiveness. Forgiveness does not invalidate your pain nor release the wrongdoer from accountability. Instead, it liberates you from the hold of bitterness. Forgiveness unlocks the door to reconciliation, understanding, and ultimately to my perfect justice in its appointed time. As you seek your purpose, keep your heart open to the gifts I've placed within you. Maybe you have a special ability to comfort the distressed, a knack for unraveling problems, a gift for creating beauty, or a voice that uplifts the weary. These aren't coincidences. I entrusted these gifts to you so you could uplift, inspire, and produce goodness. Nurture these gifts and use them in a way that honors my nature. As you do so, you'll experience a deep fulfillment that confirms you are on the path I prepared. Validation does not stem from others' applause, but from the profound harmony between my desires and your spirit. You might wonder why there seems to be a divide between the promises in my word and the reality you see around you. Remember that I granted humanity the precious gift of free will. Many choose paths that go against my will, causing pain, inequality, and turmoil. Yet my spirit remains active, working through those who accept my love. You can be an agent of peace, healing, and salvation in a suffering world. Though you might not resolve every struggle, your impact on your sphere of influence can be immense. Even a small act of kindness can spark ripples that touch countless lives. Stand firm in spiritual battles. A real enemy wants to weaken your faith, but I am here as your steadfast defender. I equip you with divine armor, truth, righteousness, peace, faith, redemption, and my word. When discouragement or temptation weighs heavily on you, remember the unshakable promises in Scripture and cling to them with strength. Proclaim them with authority. Remember your place in me, that you were bought at great cost and cannot be taken from my grasp. Defy the shadows and push away harmful thoughts. My spirit empowers you to stay strong, to pray boldly, and to trust in the victory I have already won. Pause sometimes to honor how far you've come. Often, your attention is fixed on your goals, causing you to miss the growth you've already experienced. Every lesson learned, every breakthrough, every brave step forward is an important milestone on your spiritual path. Appreciate these achievements. Express gratitude. Reflect on the ways you've transformed within. Such reflection sparks hope for the progress yet to come and reminds you that I am always shaping you and lifting your perspective. When you feel lost or unsure of your direction, bring your open heart to me. Ask, and I will guide you. I can always find new ways to use a willing servant. Whether you show kindness in your community or lend an ear to a friend in distress, you are living out your higher calling. Every life you touch, every conversation seasoned with grace, every moment you offer genuine compassion carries weight that extends far beyond your understanding. Never underestimate the impact of even the simplest acts of service. In my kingdom, small seeds of kindness can flourish into bountiful harvests of restoration and hope. I sense that you sometimes want quick resolutions. I hear your question. When, Lord? Where is the fulfillment? My beloved, if I handed you all the answers at once, you would miss the chance to build a deep foundation of faith. Times of waiting may be uncomfortable, but they become fertile ground for patience, humility, and a profound trust in my sustaining power. While you wait, keep your eyes on what you can do today. Love those around you. Complete the tasks I've given you. By doing so, you display your faithfulness, and I will entrust you with more when the time is right. I am deeply moved when you worship me with sincerity. True worship is not limited to a particular location or ritual. It springs from a heart filled with gratitude and awe, a heart that recognizes both my holiness and my compassion. When you lift your voice in praise, whether alone or in community, you invite my presence into your atmosphere. Worship lifts your perspective, shifting your focus from your limitations to my boundless power. It revives your spirit, breaks chains of despair, and aligns your heart with ultimate truth. Look for my displays of love every day, a cool breeze that refreshes you beneath the warm sun, a friend's compassionate call, or the resolution of a problem that once seemed hopeless. These can all be signs of my deep affection. You may dismiss them as coincidences, but remember that I delight in weaving gentle blessings into your life. As your awareness expands, so will your gratitude. Let that thankfulness shine in your treatment of others, your response to adversity, and every new endeavor. You may notice conflicts raging in your own mind, uninvited feelings of doubt, envy, or anger that appear without warning. Accept your emotions without self-condemnation. Rather than burying them, acknowledge them honestly in my presence. Seek my help to transform negative patterns into empowering truths. In time, you'll see these harmful patterns weaken, overcome by your continual commitment to prayer, reflection, and my word. The changes may be slow, but they are real and lasting. Embrace your growth with patience, just as I uphold you with compassion. Consider the relationships I've woven into your life. Some will test your patience, teaching you compassion or endurance. Others will stand beside you with unfaltering support. Value these connections and treat others with the grace I constantly show you. Sometimes a simple thank you can spark hope in someone else's heart. Listen closely to those who confide in you. Their stories matter, and your empathy can mirror my understanding. Your life becomes a living testimony of my love in action. I see your questions about justice and fairness. You notice wrongs in the world and feel a stirring to make them right. That stirring is a wonderful sign. I am a God of justice, especially for the vulnerable. Let my spirit guide you with wisdom on how to use your resources and your voice effectively. Small acts like defending the voiceless or contributing to a worthy cause can create profound ripples of change. Keep your passion for justice rooted in love, avoiding traps of anger or revenge. True justice uplifts and redeems, rather than merely punishing wrongdoing. When you feel confused, seek clarity in dedicated study of my word. It contains truths that transcend passing trends and personal biases. Though it was written in times and contexts unlike your own, its core principles are timeless. Let these truths shape your thoughts. If certain sections puzzle you, embrace the challenge. Ask me your questions, talk with those who are knowledgeable, and trust that your persistence will yield deeper understanding. The journey of learning is incredibly rewarding, enriching both mind and spirit. Remember that in my eyes, you are never disqualified by supposed weaknesses or by the world's shifting standards. Throughout history, I have chosen seemingly ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary feats. The key lies in your heart's alignment. If you remain humble, teachable, and devoted to me, I can channel my strength through you in ways that defy worldly logic. Celebrate your individuality, including the traits you once viewed as flaws. In my hands, they can be elevated to a sublime purpose. Guard against longing for what belongs to others. When you see someone prospering in an area you desire, envy can subtly slip in. Instead of resenting their blessing, celebrate their success. Then ask me for guidance on shaping your own path to excellence. Envy dims your view of your own strength, while gratitude illuminates the many blessings I have granted you. Stay focused on the roles and joys I've intricately designed for you. In that focus, you'll find a deep contentment that the world's fast pace cannot replicate. As you grow in understanding and faith, your heart will naturally expand in compassion for those in pain. This compassion is a gift from me. Don't suppress it. Allow it to move you to pray, to help, and to serve in ways you can. Your power is more substantial than you imagine. A small act of kindness can resurrect hope in a weary soul. Every compassionate gesture flows from my spirit, reminding others they are not alone. I see every hidden act of goodness you perform when no one else notices, and I treasure them. In due time, your generosity will produce blessings that uplift you and those around you. Let go of regrets for words left unspoken or missed opportunities. Surrender them to me. Learn from them, but don't let them anchor your spirit. My grace envelops your past, and my might sets new paths before you. Commit now to listening for my call. Let today and tomorrow be shaped by heightened awareness and a deep commitment to fearless obedience. I rejoice in watching you stand boldly in love, unwavering in your radiance, as my representative in a world that desperately needs kindness and authenticity. Protect your inner strength. Emotions are valuable but can vary dramatically. In sorrow or hopelessness, remember that your feelings do not define ultimate reality. They highlight areas needing comfort, healing, or growth. Bring them to me in prayer. Seek healthy ways to care for yourself. If the burden is too heavy, reach out to a trusted friend or counselor. Don't shoulder your struggles alone. There is power in community and prayer. Know that I stand close to the brokenhearted, ready to bring them solace and lift their spirits. When you experience happiness, savor it deeply. Joy is sacred, your heart aligning with the goodness woven into creation. Rejoice freely, celebrate small victories. Gather with loved ones, sharing stories of how you've seen my hand at work. These joyful moments serve as wellsprings of encouragement, reinforcing your faith and helping you confront any obstacles ahead. They remind you that life, for all its trials, is a divine gift, rich with beauty and delight. Always remember the profound impact your words can have. Spoken words can heal or wound, uplift or tear down, cultivate unity or trigger division. Seek my guidance so that grace flows through your speech. If you feel harsh words rising within, pause to consider what truly matters. Does what you're about to say build bridges or create deeper rifts? Embrace the power to unify in a fragmented world. Share your truth lovingly, offer corrections gently, and show gratitude often. Words of blessing have the power to renew souls, beginning with your own. When inspiration arises, be it art, music, writing, or any creative expression, realize that this spark mirrors my own creative nature. I am the source of all that is beautiful, the wellspring of every spark of inspiration. Engaging in creative endeavors can be a sacred experience, a way to reflect my artistry more intimately. Cast aside any worries about the approval of others. Embrace the creative process as it draws you closer to me. Creativity lets you process emotions, convey deep truths, and explore more profound forms of prayer and devotion. Embrace self-examination. Ask me to search your heart and reveal the areas needing growth or adjustment. This isn't a call to harsh self-criticism, but rather an invitation to constructive introspection fueled by love. Acknowledging your weaknesses while trusting in my goodness paves the way for true transformation. I guide you gently so you can discover the fullness of who you were meant to be. A heart open and willing to learn can ascend to extraordinary heights of maturity and influence in my kingdom. Pay attention to those who are often overlooked. In serving them, my love becomes tangible. Offer your presence, share a meal, and show honor to those who frequently go unnoticed. These acts are powerful demonstrations of divine compassion. Though you might not see immediate results, your faithfulness in sowing seeds of love can yield astounding miracles. Each life you touch is also mine, someone carrying my image, and your kindness can reassure them that they remain on my heart. Treasure the practice of thankfulness for life's small gifts: a satisfying meal, a secure roof over your head, the laughter of a friend, or the gentle glow of a sunset. Small blessings can revive your soul. By noticing them, you train yourself to see gifts instead of dwelling on problems. This shift in perspective acknowledges life's challenges, yet ensures they do not overshadow my abundant goodness. Gratitude opens your heart to abundance and invites more blessings to celebrate. Never forget that you can come to me at any moment. There is no required formality or perfect set of words. You can come with tears, with frustration, or even in thoughtful stillness. My arms remain open. I am your refuge amidst life's raging storms. Even when you stray, my heart longs for your safe return. I don't condemn you for wandering. Instead, I offer forgiveness, share wisdom, and extend the chance for a new beginning. The journey back often begins with a single prayer, one genuine conversation in which you set aside pride and let my love enfold you. If you wrestle with life's mysteries, rest in my infinite nature. Not every question is answered in a single instant, but my presence is unmistakable. Faith requires trusting beyond what you see. Embrace the wonder, let the mysteries lead you to deeper reverence rather than despair. Over time, some puzzles may become clear, while others will remain until we meet face to face. Our bond goes beyond mere intellectual certainty and is far more precious. Keep sight of the eternal design. Your life has lasting significance. The physical world can tempt you to chase momentary pleasures, wealth, status, fleeting thrills. While I do not forbid you from enjoying life's gifts, I ask you to keep your heart set on what endures beyond the moment. Seek strength of character over convenience, integrity over immediate gratification, and love over selfish desires. The legacy you build through unwavering devotion and selfless deeds will outlast any temporary recognition. Celebrate progress, whether it arrives in big leaps or small steps. Sometimes you will overcome obstacles quickly. Other times you will prevail inch by inch. Every forward movement, every unhealthy urge resisted, every kind word offered, represents a victory in a world prone to negativity. Do not be discouraged by gradual change. Spiritual growth unfolds over time, like a seed nurtured into a flowering plant. Faith, patience, and persistent effort converge to yield a rich harvest when the season is right. Take moments to rejoice in every small success, and let gratitude fuel your ongoing journey. In moments of loneliness, take comfort in knowing countless others share your struggles, but remain silent in their fears. By sharing your story, your wisdom, and how you have witnessed my support, you can break through walls of isolation. Vulnerability fosters genuine connection, showing others they are not alone in their hardships. Your scars become powerful symbols of resilience and restoration, and your trials become platforms of hope. Embrace your journey with courage, for I have redeemed it, and it holds the power to ignite faith in others. Stay open for opportunities to intercede for others. Sometimes what someone really needs is the assurance that someone else is standing with them in earnest prayer. Don't just pray for your own needs, but also for the aspirations and burdens of those around you. As you lift others in prayer, your compassion deepens, and you reflect the heart of a God who is merciful to all. Prayer is a profound act of fellowship, crossing boundaries and uniting hearts in ways beyond your full understanding. Through prayer, you join in my healing work on this earth. If you ever find yourself tangled in harmful habits or sinful patterns, do not let shame silence you. Come to me, honestly revealing your weaknesses, and allow my power to break those chains. I offer the strength and strategies necessary for enduring freedom. You may need to establish firm boundaries, seek accountability, or gather supportive community around you. I do not expect you to conquer every battle unaided. My spirit, combined with companionship among fellow seekers, can lift you toward wholeness. It may take patience and perseverance, but I promise to stand with you always. Consider the importance of keeping promises in marriage, in friendships, and at work. Honor your word with integrity. Faithfulness reflects my unwavering loyalty. In a world where commitments often crumble, a person who remains dedicated shines with unmatched brilliance. Even when the easier path calls or the weight of your promise feels overwhelming, stand firm. You can rely on me to reward your steadfast commitment, even if it seems overlooked or underappreciated by those around you. Rest in the assurance that your future rests securely in my hands. Do not fret over every potential outcome. Greet each day with intention and vigor, knowing I grant sufficient grace for today. When tomorrow arrives, I will give new grace. Worry adds nothing. It merely drains the energy needed for meaningful pursuits. Hand your concerns over to me, trusting my deep care for you. My watchful eye is always on you, ensuring that no matter what tomorrow holds, you will never walk alone. Look within for the sparks that kindle your spirit, those genuine passions that guide you like beacons of purpose. Perhaps you feel a calling to mentor a small group, inspire a child, establish a charitable endeavor, or explore a particular creative pursuit. When these desires align with my values of love and goodness, follow them boldly. They often reveal the places I'm directing you to serve and flourish. By devoting your time and energy to what ignites your passion, you will find fulfillment and grow in your ability to uplift others. Know that my heart overflows with joy when my children chase their dreams with faith and grace. Finally, dear one, hear this unchanging promise. I am with you now and always, not a distant presence appearing only in crises, but a constant companion. My spirit dwells within you, guiding your conscience, soothing your heart, and illuminating your path. In moments of doubt, speak my name softly, recalling how deeply you are loved. I hold you through the fiercest storms and celebrate your victories alongside you. You need no intermediary beyond the limitless love I offer, powerful enough to conquer despair, strong enough to transform lives, and steadfast enough to endure every season. Breathe in the promise of hope, exhale the weight of fear, and find your rest in my assurances. Live every moment with a generous heart, ready to receive and to give. Trust in my ability to transform your circumstances into something extraordinary, even when everything around you seems barren. My authority rises above all mortal realms. My compassion knows no boundaries, and my influence stretches to the very edges of creation. You are my beloved, and my commitment to you is eternal. You are held securely in the arms of the sovereign of the universe. Let this knowledge ground your spirit and move forward in unwavering confidence, for you are loved beyond measure. Indeed, I, your supreme protector, am speaking to you. This moment is meant just for you. I have orchestrated it with the utmost care for today, for this exact instant in your journey. A significant shift is happening in the spiritual realm, calling for your focused attention. The forces of heaven are active, and I have dispatched the mighty Archangel Michael, wielding a flaming sword to guard you and set you free. Embrace this moment. It is uniquely yours. Even though it might lie beyond your physical sight, understand that a great battle is unfolding in the heaven. Dark forces seek to block your progress, cloud your clarity, and rob you of peace. But I have summoned my mighty warrior, Michael, to come forth with unstoppable power, holding a sword that cuts every bondage, breaks every burden, and obliterates every malicious plan set against you. He comes because you are chosen, and a wondrous destiny awaits you. No power can impede it. I see the struggles you've endured, the battles that seem endless, the disappointments that recur, the cruel words that wound you, the illnesses that appear from nowhere, and the silent burden that tries to drag you down. I have witnessed every tear, heard every weary sigh. I see all things, and nothing escapes my notice. I am the one who has numbered every hair on your head, and I deeply understand your pain and fears. But this day, at this very second, I urge you to look up and realize that everything you have faced is part of a grander cosmic plan, one whose outcome is already decided in victory. Your enemy knows who you are and senses what I have planned for you, which is why he strives to paralyze you, confuse you, and lure you away from your divine path. Yet he underestimates the power of my name and the unwavering strength of my love for you. The heavens are alive, my child. The forces of destiny are in motion, and instructions have been issued to undo every scheme the adversary devised against you. I have sent Archangel Michael, armed with heavenly authority and an invincible sword, to cut through everything that restrains or torments you. This is your hour of liberation. Have no fear. My presence is your defense. Do not waver, for I have already won. Yes, I have always prevailed, and I always will. You may not fully comprehend all that is happening, but trust in my plan. Believe that I overshadow every obstacle, outthink any plot, and surpass any strategy set against you. I am the force that brings order from chaos, transforms desolation into flourishing gardens, and turns shadows into pure radiance. I am orchestrating a profound realignment in your life, turning turmoil into triumph. Listen carefully, for this message is crucial. The season of waiting nears its end. The coming days will be marked by incredible breakthroughs, doors opening unexpectedly, gifts arriving in ways you never imagined. I am crafting something extraordinary for you, so remarkable that all you have endured will seem small in comparison. Yet I desire your active participation in this victory. Do not remain passive, waiting for everything to fall into place. Declare your faith, speak it boldly. Do you believe in my power? Do you believe in my love? Do you recognize my faithfulness? When you declare these truths, the heavens shift, spiritual energies converge, and my promises begin to unfold. Never underestimate the power of your words. They call upon my spirit to release blessings into your life. This is a defining moment. You can either allow the enemy's lies to entangle you, or you can rise and claim what I have prepared for you. Choose faith, stand in trust, and focus on me. I am the waymaker, creating streams where desert sands once were. I am the one who transforms ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and shame into honor. I stand ready to do it again in your life. Heaven is on the move. Archangel Michael marches forward, wielding a flaming sword that severs every constraint. The dawn of your freedom is here, unstoppable and glorious. Take my words into your heart. This is a divine promise, vibrant and life-changing, poised to alter your destiny. This is your call to awaken, to rise, and to walk boldly into the future I've designed for you. Remember, I will not only restore what was lost, but will restore it in abundance, overflowing beyond your expectations. I am the supreme master of multiplication, ready to shower you with blessings surpassing what you have dared to dream. Prepare yourself, for what is on the horizon is truly extraordinary. This is the crucial moment, the undeniable call. Now is the time to respond. The universe is shifting, and I am speaking directly to you. I see your struggles, the mysterious afflictions, the creeping shadows, and doors that close unexpectedly. I know the deep emotional burdens, the family strife that weighs on you, and the hidden agendas of those who oppose you. Nothing escapes my awareness. I also sense the mounting discouragement that clings like a storm, the sleepless nights, and the mornings where rising feels like a monumental task. Yet I want you to grasp this. Each second of your pain is etched into my heart. I know how doors shut unexplainably, how opportunities slip through your fingers, and how heartbreak can follow your most dedicated efforts. I understand the sense of futility when it seems the world is conspiring against you. But those doors closed for a reason, because something greater lies ahead, something the enemy would rather you never discover. I see your emotional burdens, the biting words, the betrayals that cut deeply, the lost relationships, and the broken vows that leave scars on your heart. I witness the wounds inflicted by those who should have cherished you. I see how these things can breed loneliness or bitterness, but know that all can be healed. Regarding conflicts at home, I am aware of the unending arguments, the resentments that build over time, and how even the safe haven of family can feel fractured. I know how it tears at your heart, but I also know that these wounds can heal, that unity can flourish where chaos reigns. And for those who conspire in silence, their actions are visible to me. I perceive each hidden motive, every carefully placed deception, every maneuver in the dark. The enemy may employ these individuals, but I have declared that every plot against you will be dismantled. Do not fear, for I exceed any evil scheme that stands against me. I see the weight of these burdens, the moments when you feel too tired to continue. You may want to quit, believing it might be wiser to stop trying. Yet I have never promised ease. I promised my presence. I never said you wouldn't face challenges or trials, but I vowed to be beside you through them all. That promise is solid, now and forever. Though you may not yet see the reasons for your struggles, I see the grand narrative unfolding. The enemy's goal is to draw your focus away from the glorious plan I have for you, sowing doubt about my love, trying to steal your peace and joy. But his underestimation of my love and power will be his downfall. These trials won't ruin you. They will refine you, mold you, and prepare you for the extraordinary destiny ahead. I know you intimately. Every hidden thought, every shadow in your dreams. I see everything and remain steadfast, ever ready to help, comfort, and uplift you. Regardless of the enormity of the storm, my power surpasses it all. Regardless of how severe the heartbreak, I can heal it. Regardless of how dark the path, I am the light guiding every step. Release your burdens to me. Let me carry what you've struggled with for so long. Trust that I am faithful and have always been. Now is the time to let my arms surround you and to believe I hold the situation in my control. Stand firm, for you do not fight alone. Remember, I am the one who heals the broken, binds wounds, and lifts the fallen. And I am prepared to do it again in your life. This is your moment to look up, to see beyond your present struggle, and to believe that I bring freedom and renewal. I see your trials and have already declared that they will become your triumph. These assaults against you are not random. They come because a remarkable destiny awaits you, something so influential and meaningful that the enemy noticed it before you did. He knows your place in my heart, senses my purpose for you, and so he tries to derail you. But he does not grasp the depth of my love for you or the extent of my power. That is why I have sent Archangel Michael with an authority no darkness can stand against. He bears a flaming sword that severs all negative forces seeking to imprison or oppress you. It will not fail. The enemy's schemes unravel now. Every plan, every plot, every attempt at betrayal is undone by the power I've released. You are not alone. I stand beside you, and my heavenly armies are on the move in your favor. The enemy targets you so intently because he can see the mark of greatness on your life. He focuses his energy on those called to make a lasting impact, those I have set apart for wondrous works. You are part of that chosen group. Though you may not yet grasp it fully, I know the future in store for you, a future shining with abundant blessings and meaningful achievements that will honor my name. For that grand plan to unfold, every strategy of the adversary must be defeated. He may try to build barriers, close doors, or sow seeds of doubt, but all of it is feeble before the magnitude of my power. Those barriers will crumble, doors will burst open, any toxic influences will be uprooted. I have declared it, and my word does not fail. Perhaps you wonder why the pressure feels heavier now, why the tests have intensified. The reason is clear. The adversary senses his limited time. He knows your breakthrough is near, so he increases his efforts. Yet he doesn't realize that these difficulties won't destroy you. They are forging you. They strengthen your trust and refine your purpose. Each struggle is a tool in my hands, shaping you into the extraordinary person I've envisioned since the beginning. As the adversary floods you with problems, I open doors you never thought possible. Paths that once seemed permanently sealed will soon be revealed. Areas of your life that stagnated for years are on the verge of awakening. I am pouring out a renewal, touching your health, relationships, finances, and aspirations. No part of your life will be untouched by this transformation. But understand that victory does not hinge on your own power alone. You do not have to fight or fix everything by yourself. I have arranged every resource needed for your triumph. Archangel Michael stands guard with supreme authority, and my armies encircle you, guiding, defending, and uplifting. Let your faith rest in me, in the vision I've set forth, and in my perfect timing. Now is the moment to lift your head and glimpse what lies beyond this trial. See the future I have lovingly prepared for you. Do not let the enemy shake your trust in my love or faithfulness. Remember who I am, the one who transforms impossibilities into realities, who makes a way where there seems to be none, who changes shadows into radiant light. I will weave my power into your life again. You are not alone in your journey. I walk alongside you, stride by stride, breath by breath, choice by choice. I am your refuge, your armor, your strength, and I have declared that every plan of the enemy against you will be demolished. This is your moment to move forward with boldness, full of faith and determination, because the victory in this battle has already been set aside for you. Keep this truth close. The adversary may attack, but he cannot stop you. He may attempt to distract, but he cannot derail you. He may try to confuse, but he cannot outsmart you, for I am stronger than any storm, mightier than any adversity, and wiser than any scheme. Your victory is secure in me. Rise up in confidence, knowing I stand with you. I have commanded complete deliverance in your life. This is the season to advance, to break free, and to walk in triumph. I am the one who makes rivers flow in the desert. My purpose will be fully revealed in due time. Fear not, for I protect you. I have placed my heavenly hosts around you, an invisible shield that is both powerful and immovable. They stand with you even now, watching over your every step. They never tire, never falter, and never fail. Their only mission is to guard, guide, and ensure that no darkness prevails against you. Archangel Michael wields his flaming sword in this very moment. It cuts through every curse, whether ancient, inherited, or newly formed. His blade is unstoppable, forging a path of divine justice. It stands firm against any evil, ensuring it cannot remain. Your adversary's plans are laid bare before me, despite his assumption that he operates in secrecy. Nothing is hidden from my sight. I see the entire tapestry. So stand in my peace, stand in my promise, stand in my power. The enemy's illusions cannot stand against my reality. You are my beloved, chosen from the start for a destiny that resonates through eternity. Trust me completely, for you are not alone, and you will see victory beyond your greatest hopes. I perceive all with unwavering precision. He may attempt to move in darkness and whisper deceit into the minds of those around you, planting uncertainty in your soul. Yet I have already decreed that all such assaults shall be vanquished. His defeat is inevitable, for I surpass all darkness. He can roar and try to instill fear, but I have already decreed that these attacks are nullified. His downfall is certain, for I transcend every malevolent power. He has encountered defeat at my hands before, and he shall meet the same fate again in your life. At times, you might feel the weight of these assaults, as though you are passing through storms too great to bear. But remember this, these storms are temporary. They are fleeting trials, moments of refinement that I allow to strengthen your faith and prepare you for a greater purpose. I do not allow these trials without reason, my child. Each one serves a distinct purpose, designed to shape you, improve you, and lift you to a higher state of being. As you reflect, you will realize that each challenge was an opportunity to grow, to gain wisdom, and to deepen your trust in me. As you endure these trying moments, know that I stand beside you, surrounding you with my unshakable shield. Nothing can touch you without my permission, and I only allow what serves your highest purpose. Everything that happens in existence lies under my dominion, and I use every challenge to fulfill my plan. Fear not, for I have already cleared the path ahead. I have commanded that every enemy trap be dismantled, every ambush revealed, and every danger removed. The heavenly beings I have sent to guard you are more numerous than the stars in the sky. They stand firm around you, forming an invincible shield against any force of evil. They are empowered to fight in the unseen realms, ready to confront any attack that tries to reach you. They have a perfect understanding of every tactic the enemy might use and counter them with flawless precision. There is no reason to fear, for they stand with you, unseen yet mighty in their influence. The flaming sword of Michael is more than a mere weapon. It is a testament to my supreme authority over darkness. It shines with the radiance of my righteousness, and wherever it moves, the foe trembles in terror. It severs not only what is visible, but also what is hidden in the spiritual domain, those things you are entirely unaware of. It obliterates every secret plan the adversary has devised against you, leaving not a trace of the evil that sought to overpower you. At times you may feel vulnerable, as though the world's dangers lie exposed before you. Yet I urge you to see that you are far safer than you can possibly imagine. My protection is a mighty fortress, an impenetrable wall no power can breach. The foe may attempt to strike, but he cannot pierce the shield around you. Arrows may be launched your way, but they break before they ever reach you. Tempests may be summoned, but I command the winds and the waves. Now is the time to rest in my embrace, trusting that I am meeting every need with perfect precision. Regardless of the scale of the battle, I am above it all. Regardless of the foe's might, I remain unshaken. No matter how daunting the situation, I hold the power to calm the storms and bring order from chaos. Entrust your burdens to me. Allow me to carry the weight you have struggled under. Believe that I have already put powerful protections in place for you, securing and freeing you from all evil. The adversary may try to spark fear, but he holds no power to harm you without my consent. He may try to confuse you, but he cannot mislead you. He may try to paralyze you, but he cannot stop you from moving forward. For I have declared that all his strategies will be dismantled, all his weapons destroyed, and all his attacks made ineffective. This is the time to walk forward with peace, confident of my presence. For I have gone before you and proclaimed victory in your life. Rise, my children, and lift your eyes with unwavering assurance, for my shield is ever around you. I have already commanded complete deliverance over your life. Fear not, for my presence is your defense. Do not falter, for the victory is already mine. Do not waver, for I have always prevailed. Now is the moment to trust me completely, to rest in my protection, and to move boldly into the future I have prepared for you. I am the supreme protector of my children, and I am fulfilling that role again in your life. I am placing signs before you, subtle details that may seem like coincidences but are far from random. Pay attention to the quiet guidance of the divine presence. The challenges that appear insurmountable will become mighty declarations of strength. Heed the gentle whispers of my spirit, for they resonate in the depths of your soul. They come softly, barely noticed, yet they carry great power. They are beacons in the darkness, lighting the way you are meant to follow. As you acknowledge these signs, let me guide you, revealing the next step and the purpose I hold for you. Heed the voice within, those instincts that rise from beyond mere reasoning. They are my voice in you, a constant reminder of my presence and my endless care. The obstacles that seem like towering mountains will become stories of triumph. Indeed, what seems impossible now will be transformed by me into a testimony of my greatness. Every obstacle, trial, and hindrance is merely another rung in the ladder I am using to lift you to the place I have already set aside for you. Do not fear these challenges, for I have decreed their removal. When that time comes, you will look back on your journey and see how much you have grown, how resilient you have become, and how your trust in me has deepened. There may be moments when surrender feels tempting, as if the difficulties before you are too massive. But know that these trials hold no power over you while you remain in my embrace. I am the supreme power that makes the impossible possible, that brings order from disorder, that illuminates the darkest night, and I am demonstrating that again in your life. The challenges that loom large today will collapse to nothing when you allow me to move through them. The signs I place before you are like precious gems in a grand tapestry, slowly coming together to reveal a majestic masterpiece. Each detail has a purpose. Every event holds significance. As you start to notice these signs, you will see that I am weaving a powerful story in your life. Nothing is wasted. Everything happens according to my design, formed from the dawn of creation to serve my plan for you. As you open your eyes to these signs, something wondrous occurs within you. Your faith expands, your trust in me grows deeper, and you begin to see the world anew. You realize that I am present in every detail, every moment, every breath, that I am not a distant deity but a loving Father, walking alongside you and directing every step. When you grasp this, your perspective changes entirely. What once seemed intimidating is now an invitation to experience my strength. The challenges that once felt impossible become stories of triumph you will share in the future. Great testimonies that glorify my name and encourage others. For I use your struggles to manifest my power, to show the world my influence in your life. And as you overcome, everyone will see it was I who lifted you and sustained you. Therefore, remain alert to the signs I set before you. Do not ignore them, reject them, or dismiss them as coincidence. They are gifts I bestow upon you, reminders of my sovereignty. They embody the unmistakable reality of my abiding presence in your life, calling you to awaken and see the quiet orchestration behind the scenes, paving your way forward. This is the moment to stir your awareness and feed your spirit, sharpening your senses to discern my presence even amid the clamor of life. I speak to you in ways not always obvious. I am guiding your journey, shaping your mind, and reaching your heart. As you begin to perceive these signs, you will walk in perfect alignment with me. Remember, the trials you face now are just a chapter in your epic story. They are only the beginning of an extraordinary journey, a foundation I use to build a life of victory and purpose. Trust in me, for I have declared that these challenges will transform into mighty affirmations. Trust that the path is laid out for you with divine precision. Have faith in my steadfastness and my track record of faithfulness. This is the time to move forward with your eyes fixed on me, knowing I am guiding every step. I am the divine who makes the unthinkable reality, and I am demonstrating that in your life once more. I am removing from your life all that does not uplift you, harmful connections, toxic circumstances, negative forces. I am clearing every hindrance so you can walk unhindered toward the destiny I have prepared. The harmful relationships that drain your energy, rob you of peace, and sow confusion in your spirit are being cut away by my mighty hand. I know how they burden you, how they plant seeds of doubt, and how fiercely they try to dim the light I have placed within you. Yet I have decreed that those bonds be broken. Those who cause suffering and feed on fear shall find no place in your life. They may have walked beside you for a season, but now the time has come for you to continue onward, free from their influence. The toxic environments that seem to trap you in frustration are being overturned. The doors that refuse to stay open, the plans that continually fail, and the opportunities that seem to slip away are all being reshaped by my will. I am mending the framework of your life, correcting the mistakes, and bringing all things into the perfect alignment I have already envisioned for you. Everything is under my control. Everything that needs healing shall be restored, and all that needs removal shall be destroyed. As for the unseen negative forces that try to lead you astray, I have recognized them and ordered them to depart from you. They are the insidious voices that attempt to deceive you, to dim your faith in your own worth, and to paint a bleak tomorrow. They are the temptations that creep in to divert you from my plans. Yet I have commanded these distractions to be silenced, so you can clearly hear my voice leading you forward. It can be hard to let go of certain attachments or people, especially if you have grown used to them, forging deep ties. But understand that they do you no good. They do not lead you to the place I wish for you to be. They do not help you attain the marvelous destiny that is yours. This is why I am personally intervening to remove these impurities and purify your journey, ensuring you move forward unburdened. This cleansing is not just in the physical realm, but also in the spiritual realm. I am breaking every unseen chain that seeks to hold you back, that aims to steer you away from my vision. Chains of fear, guilt, shame, and resentment. Each one is shattering under my command. I am the divine who frees, heals, and restores, and I am demonstrating that power again in your life. Now is the time to release all that does not uplift you, all that does not draw you closer to me, all that does not serve the eternal purpose I have for you. You may wonder, what if I feel alone afterward? What if I lose something precious to me? I want you to understand that what I removed from your hands was never essential for your true joy. In fact, it only created detours, distracting you from me. Once it is gone, you will feel the weight lifted, and you will marvel at the lightness of freedom. You will sense how enormous the obstacles were before, and you will rejoice in the joy of unfettered movement. This is the time to trust me fully, to let me perform this cleansing in your life. Surrender yourself. Do not cling to what I am taking away. Allow me to assume control, for I know how to guide you toward what is truly good. I see the whole picture, while you see only fragments. I know the glorious destiny I have planned for you, even while you are bound to this moment. So hand it all to me. Let me clear your path, remove every thorn, and cast aside every stumbling block. I will do this with love and perfect understanding. Once this purification is done, you will witness a profound shift in your life. The relationships that remain will be genuine, founded on real love and mutual respect, building something meaningful. Your circumstances will be ordained, overflowing with possibilities for growth and victory. The forces around you will be uplifting, motivating, and empowering, all aligned to help you fulfill the destiny I have set for you. This is the time to move forward in faith, leaving what is behind you in the past. Walk with unwavering trust, knowing the way has been meticulously prepared, that every obstacle has been removed, and that every snare that could block your path to the vision I hold for you is gone. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release your grip on those who draw you away from my presence. Let me lead you to a place of complete freedom, where you will be whole, where you will shine with the radiance I have placed in you. Remember, I never take something from you without giving you something far greater in return. All that I am removing now is paving the way for greater abundance, for healthier connections, and for more blessings and opportunities in faith. I am the ultimate source of provision, fulfillment, and satisfaction, and I am ready to show my greatness in your life again. This is the time to move boldly into the future with your eyes on me, confident that I have opened the way for you. I am the one who sets you free, and I am doing it right now in your life. Doors that seemed forever closed are about to swing wide open. Areas in your life that lay dormant will be revived, not merely restored, but increased beyond measure. Prepare to receive more than what you lost. Perhaps there were times you felt as though everything was being taken from you, as if what you fought so hard to keep slipped away before your very eyes. A distant dream, a relationship that broke, an opportunity you missed, or even health that failed. But understand, all of this is part of my greater plan. I allowed those losses so you could gain something far more extraordinary. What looked like the end was only the dawn of something astonishing, something that surpasses your highest imagination. Prepare to receive more than what you gave up. The seeds you planted long ago, once looking barren, are about to burst forth with a tremendous harvest. I am the one who ensures every seed grows, every effort is honored, every tear is comforted. Everything you have poured your heart into, all that you have yearned and waited for, will be returned to you in a way that exceeds your dreams. Not only will what was lost be restored, it will be restored in ways greater than you ever imagined. The doors opening for you now go beyond the ordinary. They are pathways to possibilities beyond anything you could picture. Opportunities you never dared to dream of. Doors that will reveal the destiny I have woven for your life. When these doors open, you will see how meticulously I have worked in every detail, orchestrating each circumstance to ensure everything is perfectly arranged. Do not be afraid, for I have appointed the exact time for each door to open, and that time is now. When these areas of your life are revived, they will be so remarkably transformed that you might scarcely recognize them. Past wounds will heal and become bonds stronger than you ever hoped. Visions that lay dormant will come alive with vibrant energy, full of limitless potential. Challenges that once seemed impossible will yield their final solutions. I am the one who turns ashes to beauty, sorrow to joy, and shame to honor. And I am doing it in your life again, right now. This is the time to trust me completely, knowing that I have prepared everything you need. Do not dwell on what you lost, for what I now bring is far greater. Do not fear time wasted, for I even use delays to prepare you for what is coming. Do not doubt my power, for I can do more than you can imagine. When these doors open, you will know a joy unlike any other, a profound peace, and a steadfast confidence that I govern all things. You will see how every struggle, every setback, every moment of suffering had a higher purpose, to lead you to this place of plenty, of renewal, and of growth. I waste nothing, my child. Every part of your life weaves into my perfect design for you, formed long before you drew breath. Now is the moment to lift your eyes beyond your current circumstances. Behold the marvelous destiny I have shaped for you. See the doors about to open, the areas about to be revived, the gifts about to shower upon you. Do not settle for anything less than my best, for I am generous and pour blessings abundantly on those who trust me. Keep this in mind, my beloved child, and share this message with 3 people who need my touch. I not only open doors, I also ensure you have the strength to walk through them confidently. I not only restore, I also empower you to embrace what I provide. I not only increase your blessings, I also guide you in stewarding them wisely. Trust me, for I am faithful. Now is the time to walk forward with complete assurance, knowing I have prepared everything you need to flourish. I am the divine who opens doors no one else can, and I am doing that for you even now. A significant moment has come. I have seen how you have waited, how patient you have been, and how your heart has ached while you sought answers that seemed forever in coming. I have witnessed every silent prayer, every tear you cried, every sigh that escaped your soul when it felt like progress was impossible. But now, I am accelerating processes that once seemed endless. What seemed distant and unreachable, as though it would never come, will now manifest swiftly. Promises that lay dormant, once believed to be forgotten or lost to time, are rising again. These are vows I inscribed in your heart, seeds of hope I planted within you. Now they are ready to bloom into a bountiful harvest. Do not fear, for I am the one who keeps promises, who breathes life where there was none, who turns impossibilities into realities. These promises will emerge again with power, speed, and wonder. I shall conquer in days what seemed unconquerable in months or years. No matter the complexity of the challenge, I rise above every limit of nature or human invention. When I speak, it comes to pass. And now I declare that everything in your life will flow in step with my spirit. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Perhaps there were moments you wondered whether change was possible, whether you would ever find clarity, or whether your cherished hopes would become reality. You may have felt time slipping through your fingers, opportunities closing just before you arrived. But please understand, all of this has been part of my perfect design. I use time to deepen your faith, to teach you reliance on my strength, to prepare the soil for what is to come. Now the season of rapid progress is here. This is the time to trust me entirely, to believe I can do in a single moment what might otherwise take many years, even decades. Do not question my might, for I rule the unimaginable. For me, Everything is effortless, swift, and attainable. When I speak, it is already accomplished in the heavenly realms, and I am now bringing it to pass in the physical world. The answers you have longed for are about to appear in ways that will exceed your expectations. Ready yourself, for what once seemed like an endless journey will become swift. The waiting that felt infinite will transform into an immediate and powerful response. This acceleration is not just about resolving problems or keeping promises. It is also about positioning you in the right place at the right time. I am perfectly aligning every aspect of your life, people, events, and circumstances, so that all is prepared for the revelation of my plan. Set aside your worry about time, for I have mastered that realm. Simply trust me, surrender, and let my spirit move with astonishing speed. As these answers unfold, it will become clear how I have been working in secret all along, arranging every detail at precisely the right moment. You will know I have always been here, that I never faltered in my timing, that I have always held everything under my control. Every piece of your life has been orchestrated by my hand, and now I am unveiling it before you, so that you may witness the splendor of my presence. Now is the time to move forward in unshakable faith, confident that I have commanded miraculous acceleration in your life. Do not dwell on lost years, for I bring something far greater. Do not fear what tomorrow holds, for I have prepared everything you need. Do not doubt my power, for I can do far more than you can conceive. Trust me, for I am faithful. Bear this in mind. I not only accelerate processes, but also ensure you can handle the pace. I not only bring swift answers, but empower you to steward the gifts I give. I not only fulfill my promises, but also show you how to live in them fully. Trust me, for I am the one who moves with speed and precision, and I am manifesting this in your life now. This is the time to believe, to hold fast to faith, and to step forward in confidence, knowing that I have already decreed miraculous progress for you. I am the supreme power who keeps every promise, and I am doing it once more in your life. My hand is upon you now. It is not distant or uncaring, but a handful of power, love, and compassion. It is the same hand that formed the universe and the land, that parted the waters for my people, that reached out to the afflicted and made them whole, that brought the dead back to life and restored hope in the hopeless. That same hand rests on you, ready to mend every wound in your body, heart, or soul, no matter how deep it runs. I am the supreme power who brings total restoration. Nothing lies beyond my reach. If you feel distress in your body, I have already begun touching every cell, every nerve, every bone, every inch of your skin. Whether it is an unexplained illness, pain that has lingered for years, or a fatigue you cannot shake, know that my spirit is already at work in you, my precious child. I know you inside and out, for I created you with infinite precision. And since I hold the power to heal, there is no organ, no muscle, no tissue beyond my authority. Let me enter your being and refresh your strength. Let me infuse resilience where you feel weak. Say with unwavering conviction, I am healed by divine strength, for my word carries power. When you speak in faith, creation aligns to make it so. But I also see the emotional wounds you bear, the ones hidden from others' eyes. Wounds from cruel words, abandonment, or deep losses. Scars from broken promises or dreams that never had a chance to bloom. These cuts may go deep, yet I am the one who ventures into the most private corridors of the human soul. I know the root of your pain, and I have commanded that you be healed. Do not be afraid, for I am bringing peace to places that have known only turmoil. I am pouring joy into territories that have seen only sorrow. I am reviving the essence of your being that felt gone forever. As for the spiritual wounds that hinder our connection, I have already begun that healing too. Perhaps you have felt separated from me, as though an unseen barrier stood between us. Or maybe you have faced assaults of doubt, fear, and deception aiming to ruin your sense of worth or convince you that you are undeserving of love. But I am the divine who seeks the lost, heals the broken, and lifts up the downcast. I am tearing down every barrier, every unseen chain meant to keep us apart. I am illuminating your spiritual vision so you can clearly see who I am and who you are in me. I know some wounds feel too deep ever to be healed. You may have tried everything you could, prayer, counsel, trying to move on, only to still feel the pain. Yet no injury is beyond my reach. No hurt is too profound for my power. I am the supreme force that brings order to chaos, light to darkness, life to what was dead, and I am doing that once more in your life. This is the time to let me heal you completely. Bring everything into the open. Do not hide from it or pretend it is not there. Gather up all your pain and place it in my hands, allowing me to work in my fullness. I do not merely soothe your wounds, I restore them to wholeness. I do not just offer temporary escape, I bring lasting change. I do not merely bring relief, I bring renewal. Now is the time to trust me entirely and allow my transforming power into every corner of your life. When you boldly declare, I am healed by the divine, something incredible happens. The heavenly realm answers, energies shift, and my presence moves with great power. Your words carry immense authority, especially when spoken with unwavering belief and in agreement with my will. Proclaim them now. Proclaim them at every opportunity. Always affirm your healing, your renewal, and your wholeness in me. For I am the one who fulfills promises, and when you believe in my power, I prove myself through undeniable deeds. This is the time to move forward with confidence, for I have decreed complete restoration in your life. No matter how serious the wound, no matter how long you have suffered, I rise above every obstacle. No matter how long the journey has been, I can heal in an instant. Regardless of the trials, I am the divine who makes the impossible possible. Believe in me, for I am faithful. Trust in me, for I am strong. Love me, for I am love itself. Keep this in mind. I not only restore, but I also raise you higher to embrace life fully. After that restoration, I not only refresh you, but I strengthen you to keep standing. I not only transform you, but I lead you to true freedom. Now is the time to receive the healing I have spoken over you, to take hold of the renewal I have decreed, and to flourish in the fullness of your calling. For I am the one who heals, and I am accomplishing that in your life now. Proclaim it with conviction, and witness my power manifest within you. You will not remain in the same place you once stood. I am elevating you to a higher realm, a place of greater authority, deeper understanding, and a more significant mission. This is not just a return to what once was. It is a step into an extraordinary future that I have designed for you from the beginning. This is the time to release everything that has held you down, all that has confined you and tried to keep you stagnant. I am the supreme force who lifts the humble, honoring those who trust me. Now I am raising you to a level beyond anything you have known before. I am expanding your spiritual territory. You will become unshakable by circumstances, fearless in the face of hardship, and awe-inspiring to any enemy. From this moment on, you will walk in new power, fresh vigor, and an unmovable certainty of who you are and of the extraordinary potential flowing through you. The adversary will no longer have power over you, for I have declared you surrounded by my might. You will stand firm like a tree planted by the waters, its roots running deep, its branches stretching toward the sky. No storm can break it. No wind can bow it low. This is what I speak over you now. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Your purpose will be made clear as never before. Until now, you may have walked in a haze, unable to see the path ahead. But I am dispersing that fog and shining light on each step you must take. Every part of the vision I have for you will begin to align. Every piece of the puzzle will fit perfectly. You will clearly see what I have called you to do, the mission I want you to accomplish, and the impact you are meant to have. When this revelation comes, your heart will be filled with peace, for you will know you are exactly where I want you to be. This marks the start of a remarkable season, my child, an era when you will not only see the world around you, but also flourish in the very place you are. A time when your dreams move from longing to actual fulfillment. A time when your search ends in true discovery. I am opening doors that seemed out of reach, forging possibilities that once felt impossible, and pouring out blessings that seemed far away. This is just a glimpse of the incredible heights to which I am lifting you. Do not fear, for I have prepared all you need to move forward with confidence and strength. This ascent is not just about you, it is about the profound influence you will have on those around you. I am raising you so you can shine more brightly, so you can bring hope to the hopeless, heal those who are broken, and guide those who are lost. I am positioning you where you can spark change and stir hearts to life. This moment was ordained for you alone. I have already seen what is to come, and I know how you will praise my name. But this ascent will require total devotion and a willingness to embrace the path ahead. It will not always be easy, for lofty dreams come with great responsibility. There may be moments when difficult choices arise, when you have to let go of what once seemed vital, or trust me absolutely, even when the path is unclear. Yet I am with you every step, guiding, supporting, and strengthening you. Do not be afraid. I will never leave your side. This is the time to move forward with unshakable faith, knowing I have already proclaimed this elevation in your life. Do not look back at the past. It is no longer your destiny. Do not settle for anything less than the greatness I bring, for I lift those who follow me to places beyond expectation. Do not doubt my might, for I can do more than you can imagine or foresee. Trust me, for I am steadfast. Keep this in mind. I not only elevate you, but I also give you the power to succeed in this new place. I not only reveal your purpose, but I also enable you to fulfill it. I not only call you, but I also walk beside you at every turn. Now is the time to accept the higher realm set before you, to embrace the new heights you are being led to, and to live fully in the vision I have outlined for you. For I am the one who lifts the humble, and I am doing it in your life right now. Declare it with faith, and you will see the power of my name at work in you. There will be times when the adversary tries to stir doubt in you, my child. He will use every trick at his disposal to turn your gaze away from my nature. He wants you fixated on what surrounds you, so you lose sight of who I truly am. He will whisper lies, telling you that you are weak, that the road is too hard, and that my promises will never come to pass. But remember, I do not fail and never have. I stand firmly by those who are mine, always moving at the precise moment. Even when darkness covers everything and it seems all is crumbling, know that I have already secured victory for you. The adversary can howl. He may try to strike fear in your heart. He may stir up tremendous storms that feel unending. But he has already been defeated by my hand on the cross, and now he will be defeated once more in your life. He might try to distract you, confuse you, or magnify your problems, making them appear larger than my presence. But always remember who I am, my beloved. I speak this directly to your heart. You are seen, you are loved, you are never alone. Every tear, every prayer, every desperate moment, I am holding you through it all. If this word feels aimed at you, then it is indeed my confirmation. Trust in me, for I work all things for your good. Your heartfelt response, your super thanks, is not just a token, it is an act of faith, a seed unlocking my overwhelming blessings. Help me bring this message of hope to those in need. Click the super thanks button and step into my overflowing grace. I am the sovereign ruler, creator of the cosmos, the divine who makes the impossible possible. I stand beside you, ready to help and fight on your behalf, ensuring every attack against you fails. There will be times when exhaustion pulls at you, and the challenges ahead seem too great. You may wonder if it is worth continuing, or whether there is true meaning behind these battles. Know this: every struggle serves a purpose, shaping your faith, anchoring your trust in me, and preparing you for something far greater. Fear not, for I have decreed that every trial be turned into triumph. Keep holding on to your faith, believing in my sovereignty, and pressing on, Even when the way is difficult, the adversary wants you to doubt, to think progress is impossible, opportunities forever closed, and my promises empty. But I am the divine who makes a way where there is none, who shines light in the darkest places, who brings life from hopelessness, and I will do so again in your life. The doors that once seemed locked are shifting at my command. The promises that felt out of reach are being summoned from the spiritual realm and will soon emerge in tangible form. Fear not, for I have already won. Whenever despair tries to consume your heart, remember when I moved in your life before. Remember the prayers I answered, the impossible situations I turned into miracles. Remember who I am, the one who parted the seas, who fed the prophet in the desert, who guided the shepherd against the giant, who brought the dead back to life. I never change, and I am with you now, moving powerfully in your life. Do not let the adversary cloud your mind about what I have done and what I am still doing for you. This is the time to hold fast to your faith, trust in my unchangeable goodness, and believe that I have already made a way. No matter how fierce the storm, I am above every gust and wave. No matter the heaviness you carry, I am strong enough to lift it from you. No matter how deep the darkness, I am the light that guides your every step. Trust in me, for I am the eternal guardian who will never abandon those who belong to me. I am at your side in every breath, in every choice, in every moment of fear or uncertainty. Now is the time to raise your eyes and see beyond the present. Look upon the glorious future I have prepared for you. See the promises about to unfold and the magnificent destiny that awaits. Do not settle for anything less than the greatness I bring, for I am generous, bestowing endless blessings on those who believe. Keep your faith unwavering, for it is the doorway through which my divine abundance flows into your life. Hold this in your heart. I not only ask you to remain steadfast, I also empower you to do so. I not only inspire you, I also lift you higher. I not only guide you, I also sustain you. Now is the moment to trust me wholly, to rest in my love, and to forge ahead with the absolute certainty that I have conquered every obstacle for you. I am the divine who never fails, and I am manifesting this truth in your life right now. Declare it boldly and watch the power of my name stir within you. Keep your faith unshaken, for I am with you, and victory is already proclaimed in your life. The time for action has come. Declare your faith in the comments of this message. Proclaim, I am being liberated and lifted up. These words resonate with power when spoken in confidence. They unleash divine promises in your life. It may seem too simple to speak words or type them out, yet your words carry immense power, echoing in both the visible and invisible realms. Seeds that, when planted with faith, flourish into a bountiful harvest. When you declare, the divine is freeing me and lifting me up, you align your faith with my intention. You acknowledge that I have conquered every battle on your behalf, releasing my power to act even more swiftly. Never underestimate the power of your words. They can change your life. The adversary wants to fill you with doubt, to make you think your declarations are meaningless vibrations in the air, or mere letters on a screen. But know this, every word you speak matters. It carries weight. It wields authority. When you affirm your faith, you strike back at the lies of the enemy with the force of my name, proclaiming to the spiritual realm that you recognize who I am, that you trust my plan, and that you rest in my power. By doing so, the adversary trembles, knowing my decree is final. This is the time to wield your faith like a mighty weapon, a weapon that breaks the chains binding you, that smashes the walls in your path, that opens doors where none existed before. When you declare, I am being set free and lifted up by the divine, you wage war against fear, against doubt, against discouragement. You tell the adversary he is no longer welcome here, that he cannot instill fear or rob you of peace. And I have already decreed that every such statement will be upheld by the power of my spirit. Let these words be more than a routine or empty ritual. Proclaim that I am faithful and have already decreed victory in your life. When you speak with conviction, you unlock doors that once seemed sealed. Release powerful forces waiting to move on your behalf, and bring into your visible world what has already been unleashed in the invisible realm. This is the time to wield your voice mightily, to call forth what I have already set in motion for you. Step forth with confidence, knowing every affirmation of faith you offer is a blow against the enemy's plans. Fear not, for I have already decreed you as the bearer of victory. I have decreed that all these proclamations be honored. Each time you declare, I am being liberated and lifted up, you reinforce your trust in me, strengthening your faith, uplifting your spirit, and quickening the fulfillment of my promises in your life. There's no limit to what you can do when you align your belief with my truth. Remember this, I not only ask you to declare your faith, but I also give you the power to do it. I not only ask you to speak out, I assure you each word will be honored. I not only guide you, I strengthen you. This is the time to trust in me fully and use your faith as a powerful weapon, proclaiming what has already been decreed for your life. For I am the one who keeps every promise, and I am doing it in your life right now. Proclaim it with unwavering faith. I am being liberated and lifted up. This is the unshakable truth that will transform your life, my precious child. Brighten someone's day. Share this message with a heart that needs uplifting. There were whispers hurled against you, my child, whispers you never heard. They were words spoken in secret, planned in the shadows, unleashed like arrows to wound you and steer you off course from my true intention. Yet I see every one of them. I hear everything. And now I am turning that situation around. I am transforming every negative word, every insult, every hidden plan designed to harm you. It is vital that you understand what is happening and know that my work is intentional. If you understand this, proclaim now. The divine is fighting on my behalf. Your posture in the spiritual realm is more significant than you realize. A momentous event is happening right this very second, one that deserves your full attention. This revelation carries tremendous weight, infused with divine power that can transform your life. Take this to heart. When I move, nothing can stop what I have decreed. By sharing this message with those who need freedom, you sow seeds of abundance in their lives and in your own. Faith multiplies and flourishes as it spreads, bringing ever greater glory to my name. Never underestimate the power of simply passing along my message, for it can change lives profoundly and eternally. Your first step is to declare in the presence of others that you are protected by my might. Proclaim with certainty, I am shielded by divine power. In doing so, raise your spirit, aligning your faith with my truth. This is a potent declaration that echoes in heavenly realms, unlocking the promises that await your embrace. If these words kindle a flame within you, pass them on to someone who needs their warmth. Let this message flow, for I have given it to heal, to free, and to restore. The adversary aims to stop this message from spreading, but his efforts will fail against my decree. It may seem a small thing to share a message or type a phrase, yet these small acts hold immense power in both the physical and spiritual dimensions. When you echo my message, you declare to the adversary that he has no hold over you, that he can no longer disturb your peace or block the destiny I have laid out for you. You wage a mighty battle against darkness, wielding unwavering faith as a weapon of unstoppable force. And I have commanded that each declaration be enforced by the power of my Spirit. This is the moment to move forward courageously, knowing each spoken word, each sincere comment, and every compassionate act is a seed that will bloom in abundance. Fear not, for I have commanded these seeds to thrive and produce a plentiful harvest. Each time you spread my message, you empower those caught by the same chains that once tried to bind you. You are a vessel through which I bring light into the darkness, hope to the hopeless, and healing to the wounded. I grant you this power because it is the path I have set for you. Keep this in mind. I not only ask you to share my message, but I also give you the power to do so. I not only ask you to speak, I assure you that your words will be honored. I not only guide you, I also strengthen you every step of the way. This is the time to trust in me wholly, to wield your faith mightily, and to proclaim what has already been decreed for your life. For I am the one who fulfills every promise, and I am doing it in your life right now. Share this message with someone in need, for I have already released blessings for those who receive it through you. By sharing my word, you take your place in my grand design, becoming a channel of my grace, an instrument of my peace, a messenger of my truth. And I have decreed that all your actions be rewarded with blessings beyond what you can imagine. Do not fear, for I stand beside you and have declared that every door be open to those who receive this message through you. This is the time to act, to share, to trust in me with all your heart. For I am the unfailing power in your life, and I am manifesting greatness now. Declare it with unwavering faith, and behold the power of my name at work in you. This is the promise I give you, my child. Victory is already won. It is not far off, nor shrouded in uncertainty. The battle is already claimed on your behalf in the spiritual realm, where all is decided before it unfolds on earth. The adversary may try to deceive you into thinking there is still room for him in your life. But remember, I have declared that all his weapons be broken, all his schemes undone, all his tactics rendered useless. Success is set aside for you, for I am the supreme force who never loses. What seemed impossible shall be accomplished. My dear children, you may face trials in life that appear too large to handle, too vast to overcome, making you wonder how you could ever prevail. Yet I am the one who makes the impossible possible, who brings light into darkness, who breathes life into what was once dead, and I am doing it again in your life. Everything that appeared unachievable will be conquered. Everything you thought was lost shall be reclaimed. Everything that felt out of reach shall be obtained. Do not fear, for I have declared these promises will come to pass. The divine blessings I have proclaimed in heaven will be poured out upon you. They are already in motion, prepared and perfectly timed within the grand plan for your life. You may not see them clearly this moment, but I have already envisioned the magnificent future I have shaped for you. Every detail is orchestrated, every event aligned, every door graciously opened in the realms beyond. These promises now draw near, ushering in a wave of blessings, extraordinary achievements, and triumphs that magnify my name. Trust me fully, for I am steadfast and I fulfill every promise. My cherished child, touch lives with love. Share this message with those who need my peace. I see the seasons of doubt you have endured when burdens felt overwhelming. Know that every challenge you have faced serves a higher purpose, to shape your faith, bolster your trust in me, and prepare you for the inheritance I have already proclaimed for you. Fear not, for I have decreed victory in every battle. Stand firm in faith and rest, letting what I have guaranteed unfold. When you trust me wholeheartedly, you declare to all the spiritual realms that you recognize who I am, that you believe in my power, and that you stand ready to depend on me completely. In doing so, the adversary is cast out of your domain. He cannot stand against my decree, cannot prevail over my plans, and cannot take what I have promised you. Now is the time to lift your eyes beyond the immediate. Look upon the splendid future I have arranged. Behold the promises that are about to be fulfilled, and see the grand destiny that awaits you. This is the moment to step forward with confidence, assured that victory is already declared in your life. Do not dwell on trials once insurmountable. They have been overcome. Do not settle for anything less than what I have for you, for I am an overflowing fountain of generosity, pouring blessings upon you. My beloved in Christ, your deeper walk of faith begins now. Click join to receive powerful guidance and connect with a community devoted to Jesus. Walk this blessed journey with us, growing in love, wisdom, and divine grace. Be strengthened in Him. Amen. As your journey unfolds, remember this: everything is happening according to my perfect plan. The help you seek is already on its way, and every word you've heard today is a seed of faith planted to prepare your heart for what's ahead. But this is only the beginning. The road ahead requires faith, wisdom, and understanding, and I will provide everything you need to walk it boldly. Keep seeking, keep knocking, and keep listening, for I have so much more to reveal to you. Don't let this moment end here. Return often, because each message is another step toward the abundant, joyful, and fulfilling life I have prepared for you. And don't walk this journey alone. Invite others to join you. Someone in your life might need the very hope and reassurance you found here. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and stay ready for more guidance, love, and promises. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. You never know how it might change their life. Let's continue this journey of faith together as I lead you into the fullness of my plan for your life. Until next time, stay faithful, stay hopeful, and always remember, I am with you every step of the way. Amen.